Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of the Tides of Wildemount. My glasses are fogging up with this mask. The reason I have this mask on is because I have some friends with me around the table. Say hi, everyone! We're finally around the table. Now, the thing is in our province, we can actually have a circle of 10 people who we see on a regular basis, and this is part of our circle. So we're very excited to have everyone around. And if you want to go to wide shot again, Josh, basically we have these awesome new masks.
Mine's
I don't know where Joel's is. I don't know. It's a mess. Joel's just a disaster over here today. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the table, y'all. This is the way it typically is. Yeah. But these masks are for each of our characters. Bolt has one too, but he is not with us live tonight. And of course, Noura is where she is in another country behind borders that we can't cross. But these will be available for sale. This is the DM one. Everyone else, hold up your masks. We have all the characters for the Tide of Wildemount, and the one that Julian has is a Revelry mask. And that is for those awesome Revelry pirates to get, and Plunkrawk is in the back there. So, those will be made available soon. Stay tuned. We will put links up shortly as soon as we can, and Dave's just knocking cameras over, and things are happening. So it's great. We'll go through some quick announcements, and then we'll jump right into the rest of the stream. Bear with us with technicalities and stuff. We haven't been around the table in a while, so we don't know how this is going to go, but we are going to be patient about it and figure it out. And this is actually the first time some of us have ever met Christina in person, which is crazy that we've played a whole season of 11 episodes without actually meeting in person yet. Quick announcements. First off, want to thank our title sponsor, Syrinscape. Syrinscape, of course, for their awesome sound player and sound creator. If you go to Syrinscape.com/RealmSmith and then you put RealmSmith into the search bar, you can see all of the sound sets that we've created, including the one that we're going to use tonight, which is called Dungeon Crawl, which was created by Brandon Perkins himself. And that was for a adventure box that we had in the past, but you can get that on Syrinscape. So check that out. They're an incredible TTRPG fantasy player that plays moods and sound sets for your role-playing experiences. I want to thank Dungeons & Dragons. Of course, we are live on the D&D Twitch as well as the RealmSmith Twitch this evening. There is stuff going on around the table here. You're good. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to find my balls.
Oh,
why am I the one searching?
WizKids is one of our product sponsors that we want to thank for a lot of the miniatures at the table. They just released their Warlock tiles, which are awesome, I promise. And Dwarven Forge for a lot of the terrain that we will be venturing through this evening. Beetle and Grim, I am sporting my Beetle and Grim shirt tonight. And I also have a pin, a Shield of Faith pin. You can pick up the pin at beetleandgrims.com. It is in support. All the proceeds of those pins go to mental illness awareness. So you can check that out. I think they're like $20 US. They also just released pre-orders on the Icewind Dale, Ram of the Frost Maiden box that they will be releasing for the new D&D set and campaign setting. So check that out. Mithril Armory, as usual, is our dice sponsor for this season, and we have a special message from Joel regarding the giveaway for this evening.
Hi, folks. Tonight's giveaway is a little bit different, so don't, please. So tonight's giveaway, we are going to get you to... It was a flick.
It was supposed to be a flick. It turned into...
Oh my gosh.
This stream, though.
Oh man.
The same room, guys. This is what the same room does.
You flipped the bird.
So yes. So what you will do is you will. Gosh, this is impossible.
You're telling me.
We can hear it. We can hear Noura laughing.
Welcome to my world.
That's great.
How do we do this, Dave? What are we doing?
What you were?
I know.
Just switch the camera.
Just switch the camera.
Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. So.
that one.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we put together a set of puzzles, really cool physical puzzles for DMs and GMs to use in their games. to provide an immersive experience to their players. So, if you want to enter to win one of those, our Kickstarter is just about to launch on it. Go to reddit.mithrilarmory.com, upvote the post we had and put "I want this" as one of the comments, and you'll enter to win one of them. And also follow the project on Kickstarter.
Thank you, Dave.
Amazing. We are also doing a giveaway from our good friends at D&D Beyond, who we are now officially powered by. And you can get a free digital download of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. That is the source book that we are using to run this campaign from week to week. And you will get a free copy of that. All you have to do is write Wildemount, isn't it? Wildemount?
Wildemount.
Into the chat.
With an E.
With an E, don't forget. WILDEMOUNT into the chat. You will be entered. If you enter twice, you will be disqualified. So make sure that you enter only once and not more than once for that. Want to shout out all our Revelry folks. If you subscribe and you like what you see here, first of all, this little potion bottle will go off as you follow and subscribe. We did that, right? Lumia's good to go, Josh?
Oh, it may not have been restarted.
Okay, so if you just hit Lumia at the bottom, it's a little purple light bulb there, Josh.
It'll start up again.
It'll start up again. But as you guys follow us and subscribe, follows, this will go purple once. For subscriptions or for bits, it flashes a bunch blue. That is just us to let you know that we know you're out there. Us, I always mess that up. Whatever, something like that. Lets us know that you're out there. Hey! There we go. Wow. There, all of them. Okay, good. So that is all of that wonderful stuff. If you do follow us, if you do subscribe though, you are entered into the Revelry. What the Revelry is our own private role-playing community on our Discord channel, where you can go and you can roleplay and create your pirate character and then go on special quests run by DMs who are our mods and all kinds of other fun stuff, as well as be involved in next week's finale. Get your bits fingers ready, folks. There are some announcements coming in Discord very soon. Oh, the bits! Oh gosh, the bits fingers are back.
Breaking things.
Oh, David,
I didn't even touch it.
You did do that.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have
nice things.
Jeez. Anyways, so next week is our finale of this season. We're going to take 2 weeks off, and then I can't announce it yet, but we will have a special season premiere of Into the Mist soon, and we will let you know what is going to go down when that is. There's a lot of talk happening at the table while I'm trying to talk.
It's the new girl.
So curious.
Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, is Behind the Screen, and we will be having another Q&A session with myself. Last week's was great. It was a record viewership, so I think you guys are looking forward to some more kind of one-on-one chats, and be able to answer some questions and so on. So we're going to do that again tomorrow night. Thursday night, Players Table with Joel Auge, and then Nolzer's Marvelous Tutorials on Sunday. Last night, I painted with my son for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Ethan was on the stream, and we painted 1T, which are the snake-like humanoid folks, which were a lot of fun to paint. All right, I think that's it, guys, for announcements.
Thing.
Julian has another something.
The giveaway is now set up in Nightbot for the Wildemount giveaway.
Oh, it wasn't before?
It wasn't before, so it is now. So you can now go into the chat, type in Wildemount with an E, and you'll be entered in for the giveaway.
Yay.
Okay, so it wasn't before. It is now. Enter Wildemount into the chat. That's WILDEMOUNT for entry. Yep. All right. Are we all set, guys?
Yeah.
Let's do this thing.
Nice
I think
deep
Christina's
breath.
nervous.
No.
As she's white-knuckling her phone in D&D Beyond
Like,
stats.
bless you, I do not know. I do not know.
It's great. The nice thing is that we're all here to help you now.
Oh,
It's like live support rather than just being kind of alone. Want to thank Noura, of course, for being with us again and playing Dajarkal for the remainder of the season, as well as Adam, who is safely distancing in his home.
Yay.
So thank you, Adam, for being here as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Man, this is
indeed.
we're getting into it here, guys. We're getting into it. Where we left off, you guys were on the Menagerie Coast in search of information regarding the ancient idol Ukitoa. who you came in contact with or heard about first because the captain of the Wave Chaser was looking for something called the Rod of Retribution. It was apparently a tool used by the followers of Uk'otoa. That rod was then sold on Darktoe. You've now made your... You guys already got paid for that, right? We already paid you your...
Yes, we did get paid for it.
Right? 500 split?
We didn't get paid yet.
Yes, they got paid for it. They got paid for it, and that rod is no longer in your possession. But the Plank King, through Solon, has asked you to gain more information regarding Uk'otoa. Following a vision in a dream that Gaziel had, as well as information that you had, you headed to the Twinward Isles, where it is known that the Kinau people, they are the original inhabitants of the Menagerie Coast.
And a good rice replacement, quinoa.
Yeah.
Why?
And you thought we were playing D&D tonight.
Yes, no, we're not. Yes, we get a lot more done on Zoom, I find. It's a lot more productive. Anyways, Kinau people, they are... you met one called Odo, who met you after an intense harpy battle. He was being attacked by raptors or chased. You guys beat the raptors, and you convinced him to take you to this temple. After 7 hours or so of travel, you reached a temple in the deep kind of interior of the southernmost Twinward Isle. You beat off some grung who were not nice to be trifled with. Contain yourself, Joel.
Sorry.
And you guys made it to the temple. You ascended the temple, entered the kind of the opening chamber. The door closed behind you. You did a little puzzle that was necessary, and you then opened a door that got unlocked through the solving of that puzzle in the base of this chamber. I said that there was a gout of steam that escaped from that trapdoor when that happened, and now you stand there all looking down through this door. What do you do? Sorry, I'm just really happy that you guys are here.
Good job for an echo.
Did we not light everything in there?
We did. I
did.
think they just turned off the batteries. Save
There's a
batteries.
switch on that corner
I'm
there,
probably
too.
gonna knock stuff over and get in trouble. That's what happens every...
This is much cooler.
Yeah.
Did you used to do this one?
I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, that one's not on, Jay, the one that you're...
You know what? I can't do it because my fingers are too fat.
Oh, there you go.
Is
You
it
got
on?
it.
No,
You
it's
got
on.
it, yeah.
Did I get it?
Now
No.
on your board.
Your
There we
fingers
go.
are too fat too.
Okay, there you go. You are lit by all of this ghostly, kind of mystical light as you look down into this chamber below. And you
What
feel this
can you-
warm air kind of emanating from it.
So, as a reminder, we got all of these lit by getting the right elements and magical items
Yes.
to make it happen?
That's right.
Right.
By infusing the sconces with the right magical energy that then unlocked. It lit up each rune in the corner of the trapdoor. The center one lit, and then you heard it unlock, and then you guys opened it.
And the door behind us
This
closed.
door slammed shut.
Yes,
That's
yes,
slammed
that is
shut.
actually shut.
Can I go investigate the door that slammed shut and just see if there's a way to open it up again?
Give me an investigation check.
You betcha.
First live roll back at the table.
Wow. 16 weeks later.
12.
Oh, you're still using the D&D
Yeah,
Beyond
yeah.
virtual
It was,
dice, eh? It's awesome.
Well,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
great.
you know.
I like that. I like that a lot. All right. It appears to be seamless, like the other doors behind, walls beside it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it like physically seamless, magically seamless?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Checking all the things today. 24.
You think arcane. If it was a door, you'd be able to kind of see,
Yeah.
but no, this is seemingly the same as every other wall in the chamber.
I want to go in.
Okay.
The door. that
Okay.
opens.
So you're just gonna
Jump
Can I
in?
move it myself?
Yeah, absolutely. You can.
Whoa.
Well, or we can. Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. So you want to go down into?
Yeah.
How are you going to approach this trap door
I'm
here?
gonna look.
Just jump in.
Go.
You're gonna look in.
Hey. Do I look at the door? Do I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. you don't have to talk to the minis. No. You can just like zoom.
This is the
The best part of this, let me say, is that Christina's never role played in person. She's only ever played D&D over Zoom.
Yeah,
So she's not. It's amazing. I should have waited to see how it's done.
No. Show us how it's done.
Jump in.
Okay.
There we go. Oh my goodness. The door opened. I'm gonna jump in.
I don't.
We have run into some traps on our way here. Maybe I should send my echo down. You know, so he could take the damage or set off the traps.
Yeah.
I think that would be safer.
The only
It's a
thing is.
very good call. Very good call.
The only
Can we
thing is-
see anything, like for anybody who has dark vision, or how far are we able to see down?
Well, I can see quite good in the nighttime.
Yeah. So right now, currently, Yana, you're at the edge of it. Snow, you're at the edge, but you can't see anything. Dajarkal can see down.
I'll
Plunk
move
is
up
on the
close.
other side of the door, and you're too short to be able to see over it. Bacalhau can look over. Oh,
She's in.
She's in.
and that's how it starts.
Roll a new character.
Okay, so we'll see that all of you can kind of see down into the space below. The chamber. Go ahead.
I have 30 feet of blind sight. Is there anything else that I can sense down there?
Yeah. So, the chamber below is pitch dark and larger than the one you are in now. In the center of the floor, those of you with dark vision can see that there is a carved symbol of a coiled-up serpent with the hood of a cobra, and that symbol is available for Josh to show on the screen. The pungent smell of rotting flesh hits your senses, emanating from the chamber below. You smell rotting flesh. Give me a perception check with that blind sight, sort of to see if there's anything else that you can kind of.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Come on, scroll for me. There we go, 23.
Okay. With a 23, you can sense that the air emanating, like I said, out of this chamber is much warmer than the air that you were in now. You're in jungle weather, and it is. You came in the morning, right? You guys had a long rest. And so it is quite warm in the chamber above. This is even warmer below. And you're getting kind of that waft of heat. You also, the smell is very distinct as rotting flesh. You know that it's fairly fresh. It hasn't been long.
Sorry, it's fresh rotting flesh?
Yes, fresh rotting flesh. Yeah.
So early rot.
Right. It is warm down there, and from what I can smell, there's a fresh body down there, just begun to rot.
Hungry.
There's a symbol of a serpent with the head of a cobra that's coiled. Is that familiar to anyone?
Can I do a history check on that check?
Religion.
A religion check, rather? Natural 20.
Woot!
RealmSmith dice.
Okay.
So nat 20.
Okay. You recognize that as the symbol of Zahir, the coiled serpent, who is one of the betrayer gods.
Okay.
And an evil deity, and the god of the Wanti, who are snake-like creatures, humanoids.
I'll turn to the others and just say,
Coil snake. Wanty. Symbol.
Wanty?
Wanty people. Coil snake.
Well, that would make sense here, and Ubertor are closely aligned. Somewhere. Well, they used to be.
To here. That's where.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Noura.
Dad jokes.
Don't apologize. No, I'm here for it.
I can't see anything.
If I would get a moment, I will see if I can see any sorts of traps along the walls and the floors. This hole.
Okay, so you're just checking kind of the trap opening, the trap door opening from where you are. Okay, give me an investigation check. Okay, no. Is it a natural one?
No. it's a
Okay.
natural cheat.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like pretty safe to you.
Is there any light at all?
No, it's
Any
completely dark in there.
sound?
No sound.
Do I sense how far down it might go? Where the floor might
The
be?
floor is about 10 feet below you. It's about as tall as this this is about 10 to 15 feet. The one below is about 10 to 15 feet above. So you'd have to get down 15 feet to get to where you were.
So, yeah, why didn't you send your echo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I will send my echo down. There was a ladder or no?
No, just
Okay.
an open.
I'm pretty sure you can position him.
Well, I can actually manifest him right down on the ground down below.
Yeah.
But I was thinking having him go down through the hole might set off, if there's a trap at the actual entrance.
Oh, right.
Sure. I will have him, climb down on his own. So that's what I do.
Okay. So you manifest an echo. Where do you want to put him?
Well, I'm going to manifest him beside the hole. Have him climb down just in case he sets off traps.
Okay, so he just jumps in. If we can just shut off this. These are the lights now.
That's what I think of you, Echo. You take all the risks.
Is there any sort of anchor point in the room that we could actually tie some rope to, so we could actually lower a rope down in case we need to climb back out?
Even the base of the door that opened, you know what I mean? Over the thing, just around the base.
I have a climber's kit, but I don't have any rope.
I'll just do that.
Perfect. I still have my rope. So.
Oh, there's a body.
Mr. Body.
Oh, he's so little.
Okay.
Conservatory.
He's naked. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't see the dead guy.
Actually, I kind of want it from that angle, but that's okay.
All the bones down there.
Okay, so you manifest the echo, and he is basically right on top of that symbol that existed.
So he climbed down through the hole.
Yeah, he kind of climbed. He kind of like hung drop, and it was only like 5 feet at that point to drop. Drops to the ground.
Onto the cobra symbol.
Onto the cobra symbol. Nothing seems to happen, and he just kind of stands there and he looks up at you.
Okay, Echo, I would like you to tap once for yes and tap twice for no. Do you sense any danger?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 21. All right. I would like for you. Well, actually, I can just control him. I don't have to tell him what to do. I'm going to have him take a few steps forward. So I'm going to move him a few steps forward. So
Careful.
I'll move him 10 feet.
Okay.
Just going towards the body. Right. Okay. Nothing happened.
No. Okay. What do you guys do?
What does he see? My rope?
Yeah. I mean.
Like even the handle. Of the
Yeah, you can. Yeah, but then it would close on you. So.
The base of it.
If I manage to wrap on the base of it.
Sure. It may still. Yeah, you can try. Give me a dexterity check. Even sleight of hand if you want to see how well.
That's 25.
Yeah, you think
6.
you tied a solid knot. Okay, you drop the rope down. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Gaziel starts to climb. You can put Gaziel down in there. Okay, as you descend, and I'm gonna, if you guys want to just give me a order of people who are going down, and then you can just line them up here, and then we can do it as we go.
Cool. I'll go next.
Who's next after Plunk?
I'll go after you.
Okay.
So I'm not too far away.
Yeah.
And I'll go next.
Okay, Dajarkal.
Go.
I'm gonna go last. I'm a little shy to say that I can't see anything.
Okay.
Okay. Bolt.
Where do you want to go, Bolt?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Okay, and then where do you want to be?
Second to last.
Second to last? Okay.
Second to last.
Okay. All right, so, Gaziel, as you start to take the entirety of the 40-foot chamber, you notice that there are a variety of paintings along the sandstone walls, as well as 2 piles of skeletal remains. The air is much warmer in this chamber, as mentioned before, than it is in the above chamber, and you can now tell that the smell is coming from a decaying body lying on the floor at the foot of an ornate alcove in the wall. 2 green orbs are set in sconces to either side of the alcove. Another inscription is carved in the wall, close to the ceiling, much like the entrance chamber above.
I'm just gonna wait for a few more people.
Sorry, do you have dark vision?
How would I find that?
As a halfling, it'll be in your senses. under description.
Features and traits.
I rolled my
Divine
D6 to
sense.
see.
I don't think she has
I
dark
don't
vision.
No.
I don't think you do.
So
Push the wrong button.
I rolled my D6 to
Yeah.
see if my echo can see, and I rolled a 6. So
Okay.
my echo has.
Sure.
And as a tabaxi, he
Lucky
would have.
brave
dark.
halfling in Melissa.
Sure.
Sure. I do not.
But you can't see through him. But
No, but
Yeah.
I guess we can.
yeah,
Yes or no?
moving
questions.
forward. Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to use divine sense
Okay.
for this
Good.
whole turn.
All right. Okay. If you can just read out Divine Sense and what it does. And I would say from the light that's pooling from all of the light up top, you can make out what you see, what I just read, kind of dimly. along the walls.
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by Hallow Spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 5 times.
That is not behind total cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used it.
All right. You do not sense anything in here that would be undead, fiend, or what's the other one? Fey? Celestial. Anybody have an evil alignment? Do you?
Awkward half
So,
smile.
no, you don't sense anything
Okay.
right now. And typically, what you see almost like a glowing, kind of, just like you did with the berries, kind of a halo around everything that you kind of close your eyes and then you open your eyes and you're able to kind of sense certain feelings from things. As it is right now, there's no evil in this room that you can tell. Yeah. Keyword. Okay. Plunkrawk comes down.
Yeah.
And then move yourself to where you want to be in that room.
I'm gonna go towards the pile of dead flesh, the rotting pile.
So these are 2 bone piles, and then there's a decaying body there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the most recently killed one.
Okay. And how close do you want to get? Just you can
close
put
enough
them
so
wherever
I
you
can
want.
see the eyes.
Josh, if you can just kill the cam for a sec, just so I can move this.
So that we can kill.
Can we move the camera over to that side just so we can see
Wait,
this
over here?
Like in that corner.
Yeah,
there.
I can do that. Over there.
He can kill it, and then it goes to the slate, which is fine. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh,
That
or
works.
that symbol.
Yep,
Just
I'd like to get the whole room
the
though.
cobra
So.
symbol. That's awesome.
Yeah, for the back. I
Yeah.
can't really get too much.
There you go. Okay, can you?
Can't see it.
There we go. That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, I'm going to see. Can I detect how long, having done a check on this body to see how? I just want to know how long
Medicine
it's
check.
been dead. Okay.
It's getting warm in here, folks.
Yeah,
Any
quite
others
warm.
who cannot see?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You just
You mean warm in
in
here?
the studio.
I was role playing.
Natural 1 on the medicine check.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he might still be alive.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Resuscitated.
I'll before the other ones can see, I'll go down this face and go. You okay?
Gaziel, you can hear him. You can see him kind of. He looks like he's speaking to the body. Snow, you come down.
Yeah.
Where do you want to move to when you're in the room?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna be behind my echo.
Okay.
Well, I guess Gaziel's there, so I'll stand next to Gaziel.
Okay.
That's.
You guys are right under where everybody else is climbing, though. So, Gaz, where do you want to be in this room?
Can I actually go towards the dead body as well? And because I saw
Yeah, you guys are all gonna kind of be around the body.
I'm just gonna say to Plunk. You hear him breathe?
I can't tell.
At all?
No.
I'm gonna check his heart, and then I'm gonna put my hand on this dead guy's. I'm gonna flip him over.
Medicine check.
Medicine.
Yeah, you flip him over, and he's like rigor mortis. His arm, like he basically you flip him, and he stiff like a board falls over, and the rot and maggots pour out, and it's pretty disgusting to touch. So I'd like you to make a medicine check, but I'd also like you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
15 for medicine.
Okay.
And my Constitution saving throw is a 2.
Okay. I would say at this point, you turn him over, and as you turn him over, out of his mouth pour maggots. And you start to retch, and you are now stunned for a minute, we'll say.
What's retch? Is that like...
Like throw up.
Like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
like
it.
that.
Good, Dave. As we all start to retch.
Dajarkal comes down. Bring Dajarkal
Yes,
down.
I would like to be slightly behind where Gaziel is,
Okay.
just out of the way from the...
Yeah.
You mentioned there was an inscription.
Yeah, so there's paintings along the wall, and then there is an inscription near the top of the ceiling like there was in the chamber above, in a language
Do I
that you don't understand.
recognize what the language might be?
No, but it looks like the same language as the one in the chamber above.
I see.
I'm gonna pull out a pinch of phosphorus
Gross.
and some a glowworm.
Yeah.
I'll mash them together in my hand,
Yeah.
and then 4 light globules are gonna fire down into the hole
Okay.
and cast dancing lights
Okay.
into the chamber.
Okay.
So that should light up. The
Yeah.
whole
So
thing.
now the chamber is much lighter than it was.
I quickly back up from the body and go, weird, and kind of back up into Gaziel, but like that's
Okay.
like
While I'm throwing up.
yeah, kind of like we're both
Yeah.
scared.
You step in
basically.
her vomit.
Because I didn't know where this light comes from. No one warned me, and there's this light. Strange.
I'm just holding Gaziel's hair. She's retching.
Okay. Bolt comes down. You guys are all. Oh yeah. Bolt comes down. Where do you want to be, Bolt?
I want to take a look at the sconces.
Okay. Sconces are.
These are sconces here.
Yeah.
They're like
What do you want to? What are you trying to determine?
I want to see if they look like the same type of sconces from above that we were able to use.
Okay. And what are you trying to? You're trying to figure out if they have magical properties.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check. Guys, I love this.
17.
17. With a 17, you can tell that they are magical in nature, and that they are similar to the ones above, and they look similar, but they do not have the same runes that the ones above had central on the sconce.
Did the light help down there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, you can come down now, Yana.
Oh, dude, inspiration for that button right there.
I'll just whisper to you. Thank you for the lights.
Yeah. Feel better.
Once you go down.
As Yana comes down, Gaziel, you're kind of retching, and you kind of look over to Yana, and as she comes down, you actually see this kind of dark cloud
Over Yana.
around Yana, which insinuates a sense of evil.
Holy smoke.
We're PG-13. It's okay. You can say the actual word.
So it's lighter in the room.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
With dim purple, kind of like.
And there's writing on the wall.
There's
Some inscriptions.
paintings on the wall.
No inscriptions. Just
There's an
paintings.
inscription near the top of the wall, and there's paintings in each of the alcoves that exist on the surface of the walls.
So I'm gonna back up
In
further
the sandstone.
towards the wall, touch
Yeah.
the wall,
Yeah.
and cast that.
Didn't you already cast it above? How long does it last?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Probably an hour.
Comprehend language lasts 1 hour.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Okay.
So you touch the surface, and you're able to read the inscription. And again, it goes all the way around the chamber.
Okay.
The inscription reads,
Nothing.
Okay. The inscription reads, one they brought to bless our soil, the serpent's chosen round which it coils, to give us vision, wisdom, seed, from which we're born anew and freed.
I'll turn to everyone and I'll go. Pretty poem.
Could read it aloud.
Yeah.
He makes that ant sound.
Yeah, he's like, no. No.
Why not?
What?
You need to know what it says.
Yana, before you question anybody,
I'm gonna lower myself down.
A little handkerchief in. Would you like
I-
to?
No. I'm noticing something, everybody. I'm noticing something. His aura is quite horrifying, quite scary.
His aura.
Her, yeah.
Her
aura.
Oh, her aura.
Her aura is quite. There's something emanating off of you, and it's evil. And it's not just because it's hot in here, but.
Then I serve my own means, and if that means I have to aid you all here, then I will.
Is there any way like I can do something to? Can I intimidate him into telling me why he looks?
You can absolutely
Call
try.
him, her, she.
You can absolutely try.
Okay. Why is there an aura around you that is glowing? That is the question I have here.
Well, I don't know what you are doing that is causing auras.
Why did you bring us here?
Well, I didn't bring you here.
Why did
The
you
planking
come?
did. I'm here for the planking.
Everybody, I'm not sure that I trust him right now.
Her.
Her.
I know.
Listen, I'm sure we're all cranky from the heat for a little bit. I don't. Yana didn't lead us here. We were asked to come here. We chose to come here.
I'm simply here to make sure the planking's interests are met, and that nothing goes wrong.
Yana's helped us. She helped me see down here.
Can I see the poem? I won't repeat it perfectly.
Can you see it?
As in, I can interpret it perfectly, but I can't repeat it perfectly.
Yes.
But I want to repeat some aspects of it.
Yes. Yeah, I'll bring it up on my phone.
Okay.
You're not done with Yana yet.
No.
She's...
Listen, I have divine sense right now, and I can tell when something is evil or good.
What is good and evil, though? Just
That-
because your definition of good and evil does not reach mine does not mean that I am a bad person.
Well, my God tells me what good and evil is.
Hello, right?
Yes.
To be fair,
The God of light.
you thought you didn't think very much of me or trusted me at first. I don't see why Yana has given us any reason to distrust her.
Yeah, but with you, I didn't sense anything around you, but I have divine sense on it, and I can tell there's something about you right now that I just don't know if I trust.
Well, it's just because I don't meet your God's ideals. Maybe that is why it is given this aura. I am as I have always been. I am a seeker of information.
When we were aboard the Wave Chaser, you sent me to go get your armor because you forgot it. You lied continually at Port Damali, even though you didn't need to. You took command of the rowboat as if you were all of our master. You told me to shut up and said this is how it's done when I missed the creature that was attacking Oro. And then you made me stand watch alone while you searched for berries, which you ate yourself and then blamed me. A paladin swears to uphold justice, righteousness, and to fight off the evil in the world. Does Pelor think that you're good with what you do?
Why are you turning on me right now? This is not about me. This is about her.
What have I done that would cause you to distrust me? I have been here to help. That is all.
Are you storing this information on me? What is going on?
I have a memory of how my friends treat me. I think that an aura around a person doesn't decide if they're good or evil, but how they treat their friends.
I need to take a minute. I think my throw up has affected my judgment.
Okay, do you want to step away from the group, or
do.
what's your... Okay, where do you want to go?
I'm just gonna go to the back of the corner of the...
Gaziel kind of goes over to the corner of the... Taking some time to herself.
It's got very deep. I understand the need for discussion on these matters. However, perhaps now is not the time. Maybe we could just get back to the somebody reading the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think we can't afford to distrust each other at a moment like this.
Can anyone see them? I agree. We need to work together here. But can anyone see the words clearly enough to be able to read them out to me?
Well, I can see them, but I cannot read them.
What language? There's no language that any of us know.
No.
E-
It says,
Even if I'm not able to read it, would I recognize it?
Give me a history check.
Okay. Yes, 23.
With a 23, you don't know what it is. You've never seen it before, but it does look tribal. And you imagine it's Kinau.
Even though I can't, I'm not familiar with it, nor could I read it, but it does look like it might be Kinau. It is very tribal in its form.
Okay.
Plunk, can you write?
Yeah.
Why don't you just write the message? I'll hand him a pen and a parchment.
Okay. Yes. I'll write down the message, and it says, "The wise have come to lend their hands. A welcome sight upon our sands. From four corners they do hail. Upon magnificent ships they sail. One they brought to bless our soil, the serpent's chosen, round which it coils, to give us vision, wisdom's seed, from which we're born anew and freed."
It's very similar with a serpent.
Yeah.
So he'll write it out. I'll read it.
Sure.
Yeah. That was my
The
voice in your
serpent.
head.
Yeah.
The serpent's chosen. What do you suppose the serpent's chosen is?
I will. Perhaps this has something to do with Ukatoa. Does anyone know much about Ukatoa? Do we know if... Is Ukatoa serpentine?
Can I roll a history check?
You guys know that it is known as the Great Serpent, that it is a serpent-like creature. You've seen that motif all through here.
I believe that this serpent in question is Ukatoa, and Ukatoa's chosen is the one that this speaks of. Now, there are symbols around here with snakes and serpents, yes? Are there anywhere there is one wrapped around something?
Middle. Room.
What is it? Can someone describe it to me?
Cobra.
Is it wrapped around anything at all?
I'm gonna back up off of the thing on the floor.
Yeah. So I will okay, yeah, so I'm not on the middle either. I would like to... Can I make a... No, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Can I pull Bacalhau over the corner with me?
Yeah, she calls you over. You go over?
I'm going to search these. I'm going to look at these bodies and try to see what killed them and kind of just ignore her for now.
Okay. You start to kind of poke through with your staff.
Yeah.
And you find rags of clothing in amongst yellowed bones from a long dead victim. And you find a bracelet in one of the piles worth 20 gold in the pile that you're currently you kind of push over a piece of rag and you see that there's a gold bracelet.
Do any of us notice him finding the bracelet?
I'm going to... but
Not currently. You're kind of reading and writing, and you guys are all doing your own thing.
Am
so
I not looking directly at it?
you haven't picked it up yet. He's just moved. You just moved it over, and you kind of have revealed. You see that he's rooting through stuff, but nobody's
So
seen it.
nothing in the rags with like wound marks?
No, and they're long dead. You can tell they're quite long dead, tattered, no skin on it.
Okay.
It's been here a long time and hasn't been touched.
I'm going to... Can I pick up the bracelet with the end of my staff?
Yeah.
And then pick it and put it on?
Yeah, and you guys see that. You guys see that he picks it up and he puts it right beside his other shackles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just look it in.
Bacalhau,
Yes.
did I hear you moving the bones?
I was trying to see how they died.
Yes, that was going to be my question. Do you see any sign of how they died? I'm not feeling good about all of the dead bodies in here.
They don't have many signs. The clothes are too decayed. But I could check the others. I want to see these guys and see if
Same
there's-
thing. You look through, but there's nothing in that other pile.
Was there anything on the fresh one?
I'll go over to the fresh one and there's a lot of maggots. But
Give me
those
an
things-
investigation check, and Yana, I'd like you to make a history check, please.
It's a 22.
Okay.
You should be cautious in here.
Something made these die.
Okay.
I agree.
So with your 22, you notice a lot of the same things I said before.
Yeah.
You do see that it has been slashed and killed by some sort of slashing weapon, a sword, something of that sort. Yana, you immediately recognize who this is by her clothing, by some of the symbology on her person. This is somebody called Krista Blythe, who you remember as a young treasure-hungry revelry captain. As you investigate the body, Bacalhau, you find 15 gold and 5 silver in a little coin pouch, and a map that's kind of rolled up of the island. It's like a rough drawn map.
So 15
with
gold,
X's
5
and
silver?
such. Yeah. 15 gold, 5 silver.
And the map. What is the map of?
The island. It's a rough drawing of her as you think of the island. And you find a scimitar lying in her hand.
Well, this is a fairly old captain, but it's Captain Blythe.
I'm going to bring the pouch of gold and the map to Yana and give them both to her.
Okay.
So did you know her?
Well, not personally, but I know because she did work for the Plank King, scouting around for some treasures and things like that.
She had these on her.
Take the map.
Yeah.
And the pouch.
And the pouch.
Question. Can we tell exactly how she would have died? Like surely...
Oh,
was she trapped down here? Because we're sort of trapped, aren't we?
It looks like she was attacked by a sword. Many swords or scimitars. She's been slashed to death.
Can I take a closer look at a closer inspection of the paintings and murals?
Mm-hmm. I'd like you to give me an investigation check, please.
I'm also going to do that using my eye for detail.
Okay.
Over here.
And I'll be sending my echo to walk around the room to, basically tap on things and knock things and kind of walk very heavily on the floor in case there's traps.
Okay. The echo just starts to...
Yeah. And quarterstaff banging on the walls.
Yeah.
I'm like,
making it neck echo.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Also a dirty 20.
Wow. Okay.
Wait.
So both of you notice that in each alcove in each archway along the wall you see a painting of 2 humanoids side by side of various races, all holding hands between each other. And it looks like a couple, usually sometimes male-female, sometimes you can't tell based on the race, but dwarves, elves. With those dirty 20s, you do see what you believe could be Kinau, Marquesians perhaps, brighter colors, kind of the same sort of thing. But these are ancient, so ancient versions of the races that you typically know. But there is a pair of 2 in each of the alcoves. Within each of the archways. In the alcove in the middle is the painting of a female snake creature with the head of a snake, that kind of scales come down her shoulders, but the body of a human female. And she stands with her hands in the symbol of a upside down triangle on her chest, like this. That would be
it's
like
not
this.
A heart?
That'd be like this.
It's not a heart?
Inverted pyramid on her chest. And these are all very ancient, rudimentary paintings. Beautifully done, but what you would typically expect from ancient Kinau. This temple is hundreds of years old, if not more.
Sorry, do we all notice these?
The 2 of them that
I
looked.
relay that information. Would anybody be familiar with any of that?
Do I recognize any of these symbols from my dream?
No.
No.
You do recognize that actually a pair of them are a Sahuagin, too. There's a Sahuagin pair.
So as they're doing that, Jay, and having kind of investigated, and I feel pretty comfortable in the room, can I go to the other pile of bones and do an investigation?
He did already, so he went
You
through
did
both?
both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to go to the wall and look for a door.
Where?
Just running along, just around the perimeter of the room.
Give me an
just
investigation
slowly.
While he's doing that, I want to go back to Yana and just see if I still see this aura around her.
Still there.
Still there? Is it brighter, the same?
Same.
Can I help you, small boy?
10.
I was just looking at you. That's all.
Take my hood down. It would make things easier.
That's okay.
Is your mic on?
Where'd it go?
Oh no, where'd it go?
It's underneath somewhere.
Brandon, it looked like you were sleeping for a second, but I guess you were just snowing. Can I?
All right. So you which way do you start?
So
and I want to tell you how you.
Here, so
yeah.
I'm gonna go around this way.
Okay. Okay. So you start kind of touching around, pressing,
Going
looking for. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Anyone else?
I want to like it looks
Move
like
your movement.
Yeah.
Around.
Is this arch sort of there? Is the arch there?
Yes, the
Okay.
arch is there. There's an alcove. a
Yeah,
little bit
so
with
it looks like he got murdered trying to enter a door that's not there. So knowing the one upstairs was magical, I'd like to check to see if this is a magical doorway as well that's just hidden.
Okay. How do you want to look? How do you want to survey it?
With my hands and my eyes.
Okay. I'd like you to make an Arcana check, please.
I'm going to follow Plunkrawk's lead as well and be searching along the walls.
Okay.
It's 23.
Okay. With a 23, you place your hands on the wall, and immediately the door above shuts with a clang.
Oh, I take my hands off.
And you hear like it's locked.
And so all the light that came from up is gone, but just
Well, there's
his
still
lights.
purple. Yeah, except that the orbs begin to glow in the alcove again. Then, in the middle of the room,
I turn around and go, ah, crap.
Sorry,
um,
I touched it.
Who did that?
I touched the wall.
What happened?
What did you touch?
It looked like a door.
Okay.
I was trying to see if it was a door. But
at the center of the room, a ghostly figure apparates from the symbol on the ground, seemingly made of warm mist. The figure is a male humanoid with a snake-like head. Yeah, make sure you guys are where you said that you were. Yeah, you're still there. You're still walking.
Just looking.
Make sure Bolt is close over there too.
Just looking.
Okay. The figure is a male humanoid with a snake-like head and a human body. It stands with its hands on its scimitar in its scabbard.
Oh my god.
But it's just like I would have used the echo, but basically it's just like a mist, translucent, whirling around, and facing that direction with its scimitar, hand on its scimitar.
Can I?
And it apparates right there. It's just made of steam that seems to be emanating from the symbol.
So all I would sense from it is the heat from the steam.
Yeah, you all of a sudden beside you sense extreme heat and humidity from it, and you know that there's some sort of
Is it moving or is it statuesque?
statuesque, but it's undulating within it. Kind of the steam is undulating, but it's stationary
Can
and
I-
seemingly not moving.
Can I try like rubbing my hand? Not rubbing it, just putting my hand through it, just
oh,
to see what
you're
happens.
gonna die.
I will try to grab her arm and stop her from doing
Dexterity saving throw, please, on that.
Got it. Thanks.
Did you enjoy playing Gaziel?
I'm like, I'll die.
that. It's an 11.
Okay. With an 11, you. Oh, jeez. You see him starting to try and grab your hand. Her, starting to grab your hand. Do you allow her to stop you, or do you push through? And I just go, no.
I just don't. I'm just gonna say why. Why are you
don't-
trying to stop me?
If we don't know what that is, it would be a bad idea to start touching things.
So perhaps my echo could do it.
Fine. Let your echo do it. Everyone seems to be against me today.
Gaziel,
Just
I'm
not against
sorry.
you.
This is dangerous.
It's just protecting you.
We don't want to see you get hurt. We're all in this together.
I would prefer all of us leave here today.
Okay.
All right. So I have my echo go up to the warmth, the heat,
Okay.
and pass its quarterstaff through it.
Okay. Immediately, as your echo passes its quarterstaff through it, it comes to life.
Oh.
Full color, solidifies right in front of your eyes. Turns. Where was your echo when it did it? If you want to give
well,
me.
he'd been walking around. I think I would have had to bring him up, so he's somewhere from this side, I'm going to guess.
Okay, so just decide where. Okay. He turns towards the echo, and he slashes.
Okay.
what's your Echo's AC?
Same as mine, 16.
Okay. With a 16... sorry. With a 16, it absolutely hits. And it is going to attack again.
Wow.
And it hits again. It hits it twice. It takes 1 hit point. It evaporates. This shadowy image of his echo dissipates, and the Wanti is still standing there. And its tongue slips out
Can I
in and
tell,
around it.
Jay, if it's perceiving that we are there?
It perceived that it was there, and you can see it scanning
the perimeter.
Okay,
I'm gonna hide.
You can tell it's sentient. I'd like you all to roll initiative first, and then we can.
Shoot. Sorry.
It looks like the
I just
evil
might
one
have-
saved your life.
This is very interesting.
I know. You just kept
Okay,
telling
Snow?
me. I'm very intrigued.
11.
Plunk,
14.
Bolt,
Dirty 20.
Dajarkal. I'll give you the
Or
as I speak through you. 4. Bacalhau,
7.
Gaziel,
Also 7.
Yana.
23.
Whoa. Okay, Yana, you are first. Immediately, right beside you, this Wanti with a shield and a scimitar in the air has now vanquished the Echo. Looks frustrated and now kind of looks at you. What do you do?
Okay, so there is one of my friends beside him.
Yeah. Yeah. Snow is beside him.
Okay, I'm gonna pop up beside it. Where am I? Oh, that's not me.
You're in there somewhere.
Where?
That's you. Yeah, that's you.
Oh, it's right beside me anyway. Never mind. I'm just gonna turn and take a stabby stab with my rapier.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Dice are good tonight. Josh, it's the red D20. FYI.
He seemed distracted by your by the echo, not quite understanding, and it turns to you without being able to bring its shield to bear, and you pass its shield and skewer it through the side.
So that was a roll of 4. So 8 and 4 is 12, plus 5 is 17 points of damage.
17. Very
Yep.
nice.
And then I will use my bonus action. I know it's at close range, but
Yeah.
I'll also bring my hand crossbow up to bear and just try and close range fire at.
Okay. Okay.
I have crossbow
Yeah.
feet,
Yeah.
so I
Okay.
can
There you go. Yeah.
So we get disadvantage. It's gonna be pretty bad. 7. Yeah, it's a 12.
That's enough.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. 6, 5, and 5. So 10 points of damage.
10 more.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice. So you can tell that this, even though it was made of steam or mist at first, it is now fully physical.
animated.
As you pull your rapier out, blood starts to pour from the wound. As you shoot your hand crossbow, it hits it right to its shoulder, digs deep, and it lets it off.
Well, if it wasn't
As it
real
is.
before, it is now.
It turns its shield towards you and slashes at you with its scimitar. Oh, that's not good. Okay. It comes at you, and you easily move your rapier up, and you deflect the scimitar, and the scimitar drops out of its hand scatters on the ground and kind of stops at the pile of bones. And without a sword in its hand, it tries to bite you. It comes at you, and you're able to move out of the way, and it misses your shoulder as it bites. Bolt, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to notice the commotion, point my fist towards it, and fire my lightning launcher.
Okay.
And 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 15 lightning damage.
Ooh. All right. It racks it, and you can see this lightning kind of using its shield as a conductor and passing through all of the metallic armor that it has on its body as it starts to surge through. Plunk, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
I'm going to, from the corner, jump out with a dagger, try to attack it while also using my psychic blades.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll move up the 15s, and then go for the dagger hit.
Yep.
And that will be. Sorry. 17.
It's enough.
And then. Okay, so 6 plus 2d6. Or did it do it on my. No, it didn't. Okay, another 6. So that's 12. That's 14. Damage.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. And that was with your
With
one
my
dagger?
Yeah, psychic blades.
Okay.
Attack.
So you come in with your dagger, cutting deep across its leg, just below. It's got this kind of golden. And actually, I painted that on Olzer's last night. You guys, if you guys watching Olzer's, you'll know what's coming up.
I blame Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blame Ethan.
And you can see the blood kind of starting to pour down its leg. And you can see it's kind of starting to hobble as it's quite hurt. Snow, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to manifest my echo right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to make 2 attacks against Snakeface. That is a 15 and an 11 to hit.
The 15 hits, 11 does not.
Okay, the 15 is 7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 points. Okay. As you slash across its back, it's turning now. You slash it clear across its back. It didn't see it coming. And again, you feel it scrape against spine and ribs as it starts to open up and as blood again starts to pour. Scales kind of fall off of its back as it turns with its shield to block your second attack. Bacalhau, you're up.
Okay, I'd like to move.
And then Gaziel, you're next.
Around to the side. Okay, I don't know if I can do this. I'd like to pick up its scimitar that it dropped.
Yeah, you can do that. You pick it up.
Can I attack him with it? Can I pick him up and stick
I don't know
him?
if you are proficient with this. You may have to not use your proficiency modifier as a wizard. I don't think you're proficient with swords as a wizard.
No,
In proficiencies.
so.
Do I have a
weapons
Simple
there.
weapons, I think it
No,
is.
yeah, daggers.
Okay.
Where's your
So that would just be a
proficiencies? Oh, it's
D6
down,
with no
down,
bonus.
down here.
I don't
Where's
have. I do not have
Yeah,
it.
no.
Okay.
So you just don't get -2. So whatever it says -2.
So I could.
It's an improvised weapon.
Okay, I'm actually just gonna go over and I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna throw it into the corner.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is that my action?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
And I'll I say something witty that I can't think of right now.
Okay. Gaziel.
And,
You're up.
and Plunk from the corner goes,
Good one, Bacalhau.
Witty remark here.
Did he throw the creature into the corner?
No, just a
sword.
scimitar.
Oh,
Just a
got you.
It's just sword.
Great, so that he's further away from it.
Yeah.
So is the creature it's not looking at me, right? It's
No,
turned-
you're kind of to the side of it.
So could I sneakily walk towards its legs and use my longsword and cut off both of its
Yeah, you're
ankles?
trying to do that. Yeah, it's going to attack. Okay, so you come over. You're the right height for it, anyways. So I'd like you to make an attack with your longsword, please.
Okay. 12.
Okay, 12 is a hit.
Nice.
Roll damage, please.
Damage is just 1d6, right?
Yep.
I'm missing.
Plus
D6.
your. She's missing a d6. Can we help her with the d6? She
Plus
doesn't have a
my
d6
what?
there. Oh, it's over.
1.
1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Plus your bonus.
Oh, my bonus.
Yeah, you get your bonus to your longsword damage, right? It's 1d6 plus something.
Oh.
It was here somewhere.
Where is it? Where's your great sword?
It's here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's 1d10. Wait.
No, it's one.
Oh, never mind.
1d8. 1d8 plus 2. Unless
Yeah, so
you
roll the d8.
Wield with 2 hands though. She can two-hand wield it.
Yeah.
For a d10.
Yeah, d10. Yeah, so
So do
roll
d10.
do it.
D10.
That's gonna be the one
Where's,
that looks like
I had 3 dice here that were somewhere.
2.
3 blue.
plus
2 plus 2.
No.
So
4.
4.
Sorry, I didn't
4?
help you with
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
No, that's
So
okay.
Gaziel comes across and cleaves both of its ankles. clear from its legs.
What?
Yeah, as it falls and clumps to the ground, immediately goes, turns back into mist. The scimitar in the corner disappears into mist, and it apparates again in the same direction it was facing. Where did it face last? Face towards. It was still right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's facing that way, missed again with its scimitar back in its scabbard.
Wait. Fully corporeal or in the mist form?
In the mist form.
Oh, nobody touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Someone yell that out because I can't.
Nobody touch it.
You're learning small one. It's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Made
So
that mistake the first time.
what did the poem say again? I'll read it back.
I don't know
wrote
that
it
the
down.
poem has so much to do with it as it does the people on the walls.
Perception check.
That is good. 16. Perception. Unnatural 20.
Okay, so with a natural 20, you see that...
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you see that around its neck, still in mist form, it has a medallion of an upside-down triangle that is, like, dangling from its neck.
Well, so there's a picture of the snake person on the alcove there, and it has this little upside-down triangle thing, and that is also wrapped around the neck of that misty snake person as well.
So I will run from where I am towards this wall.
You're right beside it, yeah.
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 So I'm not going to engage it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to run around.
You're not gonna run through him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can do it. And on this wall, where the symbol is, I'm just going to stab it with a dagger.
Plunkrawk.
Okay, attack, please.
Okay.
Wall.
While he's doing that, can I swap places?
It'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Everyone's fine. So that's a 3.
Yeah, with a 3, you smack it and it, and your hand, you can feel it like stabbing stone.
Okay.
With a dagger.
Punk, what are you doing?
Stabbing stone.
What if instead of stabbing the stone on the wall, what if we take the medallion off the misty creature?
Is there a like an inset word
It's
on
just
the
a symbol.
It's just a symbol.
It's painted.
Oh, it's painted on the creature.
Yeah.
When, okay, let's attack him, and then hold him down, and take the medallion off him, and stick it into the wall.
So perhaps we should all attack in unison.
And just hold him down.
No,
we
stab
can-
wall.
No. Okay,
Dink,
Plank
dink,
will stab the
dink.
wall, and the rest of us can hold him down and get the medallion off him.
I think that's the only way to get out of here.
So,
Sure.
no stabbing wall.
You can stab the wall if you'd like.
It might be prudent for us all to be in a place where we can do damage to the thing should it become like the other one.
Maybe we could just wind the rope around the outside of him, and then as soon as he comes to life, we'll pull it tight.
Tie it.
So that he's tight and
That's
tied.
a great idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We all can grab one side of the rope, just cut it into pieces,
No,
and then
just one whole rope,
one over.
and we'll loop it around him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And grab it at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I swap places
Yeah.
so that I'm over here.
Yeah.
Great idea. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So you're saying once we have the creature restrained, we remove the amulet from around its neck,
Yes.
and then what do we do with it exactly?
Stab the wall.
Stab the wall using the amulet.
Yeah.
To put the amulet against the symbol on the wall, should we not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we kill it, the amulet will disappear.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
What would happen if one of us wore the amulet?
Well, that wasn't
Maybe
really
you can find that
part
out.
of the plan.
Would you turn blurry and disappear into some?
We don't
I'm
want
not
lose
willing to
both.
try it myself.
Again, my echo could do this. Yes.
The bigger question I have too is if we kill the creature, after we've taken the amulet, is it just going to turn back into mist and then we'll have to do it all over
Why
again?
kill?
We're going to tie him.
Well, who is going to keep it busy while we're trying to do this?
We'll just tie him.
I wonder if he knows that, like, we're all talking about him right now.
That's a good...
I don't.
A statue. He's a statue.
Plus, would he understand English?
Mist statue.
Maybe.
Does it show any motion? All I feel is heat coming off of it.
So, when it's, just to clarify, when it's in this misty form, it's statuesque in nature. In this misty form.
Yes. It doesn't look...
It's not reacting to us at all.
It looks like a statue.
Okay.
Like a statue made of mist.
Snow, why don't we make a circle around him?
With the rope?
I'm gonna take... Can I get the rope down from the ceiling? When that rock closed, did it sever that rope perfectly?
Yeah, perfectly.
Is it like a perfectly sealed door?
It's stuck.
Oh.
Okay, I'm fairly heavy.
Okay.
I'm gonna bounce on it and try to burn it down.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Because it's really crushed between those.
Just give me a strength check.
Yeah. Ooh, baby, that's a 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hot
No.
damn.
Okay.
What if
Somebody
I
else
use my
help me.
scimitar?
Yeah.
Like these ropes are meant for climbing. So putting your body weight on a rope that's meant for climbing, probably not the most effective
Okay,
strategy.
Bouncy, she says
I'll use my longsword.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Bacalhau,
Okay.
I'm just gonna cut that down.
Yeah,
for
I'll
you.
just come back down.
Okay. You
Okay.
can just hold it down.
I'll just pull out from my back a coil of rope. You want this?
Or that one would work.
Whichever one you want to use, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do? Okay, so what are you doing?
So now I'm gonna walk in a circle. I'm gonna hand everybody. I'm gonna hand the echo, whatever, the end of the rope.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk around and hand everybody like their part of the rope.
Okay, so who's around it? I need to know who's going to be around to be part of this.
Everybody.
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 Yeah. We're gonna then I'll hit him on the head, and as soon as I do that, you pull the rope, and it'll tighten around the real him, and then he'll be secure.
But who's pulling the rope tight?
Oh, that's right.
One person has to do that if it's a lasso.
The one with the end of it.
Okay, so who is that?
Right now it's the echo.
The echo.
And the other.
So the echo's going to pull it tight.
Strong one, which will be me.
All right, and we're pulling it so that it goes around its arms.
Yeah.
Like a lasso tightening around its
Yes.
arms.
Yeah.
I'm really strong. I'm just saying.
Okay, so you're going to go and kind of stand behind the echo to hold the end of the rope so you both can pull.
Well, we got to pull both ends of the rope so that it tightens all the way around him, like zook, like this. If we only pull one end of the rope.
No, if it's a lasso,
it'll
you pull it tight. If it is, that's what they asked, and you said yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna wind him up like a coil and then pull it.
Right.
Lasso works.
Lasso works.
Lasso works. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so
DM.
you're gonna tie a lasso. No, that was their idea.
Yeah, I'll tie it. Oh, thanks everybody over there. Yeah, we'll do a lasso then.
Who's tying the lasso?
Oh right, Dex check. You're a sailor. Could you tie a lasso?
Well, I'm not a sailor, but I can tie a lasso.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sleight of hand check, please.
Well, I'm not a sailor, but I can
18.
18. Okay, with an 18, you think you've tied an effective lasso.
Oh.
Okay.
There's a lasso.
You are. Who is going to be on the end?
Everybody.
Holding it.
Everybody grab the end of the
But
rope.
somebody has to hold up the loop part.
I'm gonna hold
Oh my
the loop
gosh.
over him, and then I'm gonna whack him in the head so he comes to life, and then they're gonna pull it.
Right. So okay, your idea is that everybody holds it around him, so it's not touching him at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall I,
You hit him on the head, and then the echo pulls it so it tightens.
Anybody
around
that's free, pull it until he's secured.
Okay. This is how this is going to
Gonna
happen.
work.
Who is around him holding parts of the rope so they don't touch him?
Me.
I'm pretty tall. I can
So
do that.
okay, so Gaziel is going to stand here. She's holding it up like this. Dajarkal's going to be here.
I will help.
Yana's there, and I need somebody on this side.
Bolt?
I'll help hold it up too.
Okay, so he's going to hold. Now the echo is holding the end of it. Okay.
Yeah, and Snow has a ready to attack.
Everybody else can hold.
I'll ready an attack as well.
Well, no, you can't. Your ready to action is to let go of this rope when this happens.
I'm not holding
to let go and then attack is too much.
So okay. So
Why doesn't
my echo is using the action to pull, so
Okay.
I can.
You're readying an attack to it.
Action at the same time.
Plunk, why don't you get the necklace off him,
Yeah.
And stab the wall.
Yeah.
Once you have it.
Okay.
So my action is to get the echo to pull.
Yeah.
And
Your action is to get the echo to pull.
And I'll be right in front of him.
And you're going to be here to try and grab the amulet once
Yes.
it's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a foolproof plan, you guys.
Bacalhau, where are you going to be?
I'm right in front of him. I'm going to smash him in the head.
I'm stressed out.
You're going to be right here? So the echo is the only one
I'm
pulling.
gonna be-
You're
I'm gonna
getting... Okay,
No,
never mind.
I think everybody
it's a
else
great
should
plan.
be pulling him.
Yeah.
Pulling it.
It's good.
This
We
is
got
it.
it.
We're all dead. Okay, but I want to be facing him. I want to hit him.
I would like
on the needle.
everyone around him holding up this rope right now
Oh.
to give me a sleight of hand check
Oh.
to be able to time it all properly.
Right. Add them all
Please.
together.
Don't do
We got
that.
a 37.
No,
I got a 3.
3?
Oh, God.
16.
16?
16
12?
as well.
16 as well?
17.
17.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Who is doing the count to let go of
I am.
the?
Yeah.
You are.
Yes. 'cause
And
I'm
you're
gonna-
getting ready to as your action.
On 3
it's
or
your help.
after 3?
So what is your
Gotta be sure.
what is your plan for pulling this? Like, what do you tell your echo? What do you communicate with your echo?
Okay, so the trigger is the strike.
Yeah.
All right. So when the strike happens,
Because he's going to
against
come
the
to real life
creature-
and you're going to pull the...
When the strike happens against the creature, yank and tighten as hard as you can.
As soon as the strike happens? Wait, hold on. I have a question. What if we just do it before the creature? Because the rope will activate the creature.
But
Will it not?
it might just go through him or be in the middle of
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Oh.
We don't want it to go through him.
That's okay. I've got this. I'm going to count to 3 and then hit him on the head. And then you pull it.
But are we going on 3 or after 3?
Like,
I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to count to 3 and then I'll hit him.
So after 3.
1, 2, 3. Dunk.
I really want somebody to animate this.
Okay. So, ready?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm going to two-handed quarterstaff him on the head.
Okay, but you were gonna count first.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
So
Boink, then pull.
Yeah.
Exactly
Go.
like that. Ready? 1.
We're
2,
going
3.
it.
She drops it on 2.
Okay.
The creature apparates, and you see it in front of you as it apparates.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll attempt to go and grab the amulet.
Hang on,
off
hang on. Initiative is now. We're going to use the same initiative as before because
Okay,
we're not going to roll
same.
initiative every time.
Okay.
Yana, you're up. You see it apparate because the rope hit the creature. It comes to life. What do you do?
No surprise attack?
You weren't. No, the holding action was to drop it when you hit it.
Dynamite!
Right? That was the exact thing. So,
Well, I let go.
And
of
I
the
just
rope.
say, pull!
okay. So you let go.
Yeah.
It falls kind of loose. The Wanty at this point is second in the initiative order, with Dajarkal right in front. Pulls its scimitar and tries to attack. Now this rope is still around it, but it's trying to because there's a bit of a wide berth that you guys had for safety. Okay, it's gonna hit Dajarkal once.
Ooh.
With a that is going to be a 5 points of damage as the scimitar slices you. Bolt, you're up. You drop your rope, I'm assuming.
I won't drop it. I'll just hold on to it, holding it up, and
Okay, so you're gonna take
I'll
another held
scream.
action to hold it, and what's your trigger to drop it? The new trigger to drop it.
Why?
oh, the trigger to drop it.
Well, because you're still
Yeah, it
waiting
would've
for
been
the pull to happen.
Whenever
Yeah.
Bacalhau.
Okay, so he's thinking whenever he's still
Just so
holding
you know,
it.
Still waiting till I hit him.
Just so you know, back is 2 rounds away, two sections or attacks away from you, in the order, in the initiative order. So there'll be you, and then me, and then Snow, and then back, who would be the one who'd pull on the rope. So
Yeah, so,
And so
you can.
I was attacked, so I would have dropped the rope. Yes, I'm assuming.
Oh, give me a dexterity check to see if you're able to still hold on to it while you're attacked.
Also,
Am
remember,
I?
it's
Am I?
the
Wait.
same-
Do I want to hold on to it, or am I wanting to drop it?
That's up to you, and nobody else can discuss that.
This is all happening over the same 6 seconds. It's
You have
not
to
like-
remember it happens at the same time. So all
Yeah.
of this, it's not like sequential.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like it all kind of happens more or less at the same time.
right, but if we're
it breaks,
just DM question.
yes.
So what does happen when in a moment's notice we can eye contact to back to pull the thing?
Yeah.
And
So in both situation, for example, he was holding it until Bacalhau did his thing. Now he has an opportunity to act or still continue to hold it.
Yes.
So he has now reinitiated his hold action,
Yeah.
and he is waiting for Bacalhau to hit it before he drops it.
Okay.
So it's just been delayed because of the flub, right?
So,
sorry, guys.
So what I'll just do is I'll hold it, wincing, and I'll say, "Pull now, Echo! Pull now!"
Okay.
But I won't let go.
Okay. It is now Plunk's turn. What do you do, Plunk?
I will do this. I'll just I'll stand waiting, having seen him turn, and go, "Pull now, Echo! Pull now!" Well, actually, what I'll say is, "Pull now, Echo! Pull now!"
Yeah, that's good. Snow, you're up.
Okay. The Echo pulls.
Okay.
And I move over to be able to grab the rope on my next turn, because I guess I can't. Can I, as a bonus action, grab a rope?
Sure, I'd let you to grab
my
it.
action is to have.
Yeah, I'd allow you to pick up the rope, not to do much, but just to pick it up.
I'll grab the rope so that I can have it. So if anything happens to the Echo, I'm still holding
Sure.
on to it.
Okay. All right. At this point, I would like your Echo. What's that?
It's hot here.
It is hot here. I know. I didn't expect that.
I like it.
Okay. It's getting hot.
It's quite nice.
I would like you to make a strength check, please. As your Echo.
I've done those before.
Do the muscly thing.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a 22.
With a 22, it pulls, the rope constricts around, and now the Wanty is restrained.
Yeah.
Its scimitar against its chest like this.
Yeah.
It is now restrained, but it can still walk. It can still move. But currently, it is currently restrained. You pick up the rope. Bacalhau, you're up. Gaz, you're on deck.
I'm going to. This is stupid. I'm gonna let go of my staff, and I'm gonna run at him and football tackle him.
Okay.
So try to take him to the ground.
Okay, so you're going to try and grapple him. I would like you to make a strength. You don't even have to attack. I would strength check with advantage because he is now restrained.
That sounds like a good one. I got 19 from my first one, and a 2 on the second. So it's a 19.
Okay. You manage to football. Are you taking him down to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. So you knock him prone, and you are currently at Dajarkal. Well, everybody's feet.
I'm a little short, so I'd probably be around the waist, and then I want to kind of like hug around the leg waist area to hold his legs.
Okay. And it's squirming. You can feel that it's trying to squirm out and making all kinds of noises. Gaziel, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
What sort of noises? Okay.
So right now, did somebody grab the amulet off of him?
Not yet.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, you
I'm
sure?
gonna do that.
Okay, so you step up to him and you try and kind of.
Give me that.
Okay, give me I would say a dexterity check to try and kind of like work around him. Sleight of hand with advantage, please.
Whoa, that was a lot of things.
Yes, so sleight of hand check.
So, okay, sleight of hand first.
Roll twice. Choose the highest.
Okay. Okay.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
13.
13. With the 13, you manage to get the amulet off his head.
Okay. Good.
Good. What do you do?
And then I'm
can
gonna
move.
I'm gonna move to the wall.
Okay. So you run over to the wall. What do you do when you're there?
I put
You
the-
don't know because
Oh,
that's
I
all
don't
you
know.
can do.
Dang it.
So close.
I was so ready.
That was DM cruelty right there.
Dajarkal, you're up.
Dang.
Yana, you're on deck.
Now that the amulet's off, I'm just gonna try to kill it.
No.
Oh?
No.
Why?
Okay, so
We
you
don't wanna
raise
kill
your sword, and you hear, "I'll allow it," because typically you can't talk out of turn. But you hear, "No."
And what?
The amulet
The
will
amulet
disappear.
Yes.
Fine. So I could. I guess. Do I wait to? Okay.
Can we
It's on the
talk
ground.
now?
We took the amulet off. We are waiting for him. We still want him alive to do the thing.
You can
Fine.
respond
okay,
if she asks
cool.
the question. Yeah.
Do I just
Initiate conversation.
Help me hold him.
Sure, I will help
Like
in
that.
the restraining.
Oh, don't do
of
that?
this.
It's okay.
You want to?
You're not.
Okay,
allowed
so you're
to
helping
do
to hold
that.
him. Okay, so you are also trying to hold him down. Okay. Yana, you're up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna. walk over to Gaziel and just go see if she needs any help.
Okay.
So I'll just come up kind of on your right shoulder and just look down and go, "Are you good? Do you need any help?"
Yeah, put it in for me.
I noticed you standing here doing nothing.
Okay, so you take the amulet from her.
I'll take it and I'll hold it up to the symbol on the wall.
No effect.
Oh!
It didn't work!
I should have killed him!
Yeah.
I would like you all to make. You are holding it down.
Yep.
I would like you to make a strength check, and I would like anybody who is helping, which is Dajarkal. Is this somebody else?
The Echo.
Yeah, the Echo's holding the rope tight to
Okay,
make sure it stays
so
tight.
add the Echo's strength modifier and Dajarkal's strength modifier to your roll,
Okay, what are your modifiers?
and your
3.
modifier too.
Okay, 19.
Mine is at 4.
23.
23. With 23, he's still totally. Yeah.
That's such a great home roll.
Yeah.
Bolt, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Okay, I'll walk over to Gaziel and Yana, and I'll say, "What do you mean it doesn't work?" And I'll take it, and can I inspect it? Can I just look closely at it, or
Yeah.
see what I
Give me an
can
investigation check.
learn from it? Sorry.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 23.
With a 23, it looks like a gold amulet, ancient gold. It has a kind of serpentine symbol on it, and it's the same symbol that is on the floor, in the center of the floor. And it's faded, just being as old as it is. And it's smaller than the whole, or the symbol that she has. By like an inch. Almost like they don't quite match. The symbol and the medallion.
Are we still doing initiative right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on.
Yes.
Okay. Your investigation check was your action. So Plunk, you're up.
Okay. So I'll grab it from Bolt's hands and
Okay.
I'll put it on.
Okay, so you are currently... Are you doing something over here? Oh, no, you're not.
No,
so
I'm at...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
You run beside him. Do you allow him to take the amulet as you're going to put it on?
Yeah, I'll let him.
Okay, so you
grab
take it, you put it on.
Okay.
No effect.
I'll go. Not work.
Snow, you're up. Buck, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm holding onto the rope. I'm recalling the rhyme, but I don't remember the wording. I wish I'd written it down.
We did write it down.
Maybe
Yeah.
he can't read it.
Oh, he's blind.
Yeah, but
We wrote it in Braille?
from my own memorization. Okay, this is probably the servant in the chosen in the rhyme. This one here is the chosen in the rhyme, and this serpent was holding on to something, and this is probably the item. How does it fit in the rhyme?
Bacalhau, you're up.
I would like to use my action to recite the words that I wrote, which I haven't
Okay.
actually written.
Pass them to him.
Well, you could read them. The wise have come to lend their hands. That's us, I guess. A welcome sight upon our sands. From 4 corners they do hail. Upon magnificent ships they sail. One they brought to bless our soil. The serpent's chosen, round which it coils. Oh, serpent's chosen, round which it coils. To give us vision, wisdom seed, from which we're born anew and freed. The temple itself is coiled in a serpent.
The 4 corners of the room upstairs.
Yeah.
What do you do? Quickly, 6 seconds.
We could try smashing it.
Gaziel, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
I am going to run towards the creature and just stab it.
Okay. You make an attack roll with advantage.
Attack roll with advantage. Okay.
Yep. So attack with your longsword.
Right.
It's a d20.
14.
14 hits.
Plus?
Plus. Oh yeah.
Well,
No.
That's fine. It's a hit anyways. And roll your damage. So 1d10 because you're using 2 hands, right?
I keep forgetting which one.
It's the weird one. Like
The
this, that
diamond.
8
8 plus whatever your damage bonus is.
was 2.
plus 2.
Okay.
10. That's
Good.
10.
Yeah. Okay. It takes 10 points of damage, and you hurt it. Actually, if it's restrained, it just gets advantage. You don't. It's not an automatic critical. No, it's not. Okay. Bolt, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
You said bolt?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. What am I saying? Yana, you're up. Oh, Dajarkal, you're up. Yana, you're on deck.
Oh,
Sorry.
I say maybe we should all hold hands like the paintings. Honestly, I don't know. And where is he positioned right now? Is he in the center of where we found that symbol?
Yeah, so he is basically almost right on the symbol on the ground.
Okay.
Bacalhau is on him. You were helping to hold him down currently, and the Echo still has the rope tight.
I'm still going to try to keep him restrained until we figure this out.
Okay, you're continuing to help. All right, Yana, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna again try to use my eye for detail,
Okay.
Or ear for detail, and see if I can like piece together anything from the
Okay, investigation check, please.
That was not great. 12.
Okay. With a 12, you said it before, it's something to do with the paintings. You get the sense that there's something about the paintings that is the key to this.
I'm gonna, because that was a bonus action. So who has the thing right now? Who has the amulet?
It's on my neck.
Might I for a moment?
Yeah. Now throw it over.
I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna match and mirror the painting on the wall.
Okay, no effect. Strength check from Bacalhau, please, and add your modifiers again.
Which was 5, I think, altogether.
Yeah, it was a 3 from me
And a 4 from her, so 7. So it's 22.
Okay, with the 22, you managed to continue having it. No. Turns into mist again. Apparates back in the center of the room. You kind of fall to the ground as it settles under you, and it is now back, mist form, sword in its hand.
Is the amulet gone?
The amulet goes gone and back around its neck.
Okay.
At that point, we were going to take a break because it is already 8:38. I know, right? See, it
That
flies.
is much faster in person.
But isn't it faster?
Yeah.
We have a lot to get done tonight, so this is great. This is awesome. I don't want to rush it at all, but we may have to go a little bit. We'll see.
I'm going to take a long rest.
We're just going to take...
I'll take a long rest.
We're going to take a 10-minute break. No, not even. I'd say like 5 to 10 minutes. Joel, if you can do some questions, that'd be great.
I will do it.
I will switch to nice...
Oh.
some nice
good.
tavern music. And you can do that. I'm going to shut my mic off. Made that mistake before. And good. And you guys take a bio break, and we'll come back. Sorry to the revelry. Oh, I don't have my mic on. Sorry to the revelry at home. I don't have the slides because we had to redo the whole interface, so we don't have the revelry. We love you guys, just to know, but it won't be showing up in the break this time. I'll make sure to have it for the finale next week. We'll see you guys in a couple minutes. You can go to the shot of Joel
Actually,
here.
I'll sit
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah. Go to the DM shot.
I won't that way.
Sorry for the butt sweat
Thanks for letting me know
on my chair.
about that.
I don't want to step on your loot.
Nope. It's over 500.
My butt sweat?
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Took me by surprise a bit. Wow. So, I'm just gonna ask Christina questions. All right. Because it's like
I'm on the chat.
Oh, you are on the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I'm on the chat.
Yes. Very, very well.
All right.
Indeed.
I'm going to put this back on here, and I have a whole bunch of questions. No, the reason I was saying that is because, what's it like to play your first live D&D game?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really fun. The time is much faster.
Yeah.
So much faster.
Well, you're doing great.
Thanks.
And like,
was
they're
a
not
little
going
nervous.
easy on you either.
No, I don't understand what's happening.
That's
It's okay, you don't have to reveal anything to me, but what is this? Bacalhau just like...
Yeah. He like back stabbed you.
I know. That was just ruthless.
Yeah.
Don't really know what's going on, but it's okay. It's fine.
Question. What's it like being back at the table after having had to deal with being apart for so long?
How does it feel getting most of the group in the same space? So, wait, yeah. I was asking you a question.
Oh, you're asking her a question?
Well, no.
Okay.
So, Brandon, what do you think? How's it feeling?
It's pretty awesome. In a way, it's kind of surreal.
Yeah, it is surreal. It's like I don't know. It feels like we've been I don't know, apart for 14 weeks or 15 weeks.
Yeah,
That's what it
like
feels like.
It's weird. It's like we've been apart for a little more than 100 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Weird.
How that is.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think there's a lot of there's catharsis about it.
yeah, for sure.
You know, because like we've been avoiding people for so long, and now suddenly being in a room with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like I've been having everything delivered to my house, like avoiding contact with
Same here.
the universe, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's a little bit of just reluctance to kind of just be. We still want to be careful, right? So it's like we're taking precautions. We're trying to be safe. We realize a restriction that's been lifted in Canada, in Ontario specifically. So it may not apply to everyone who's at home.
Yeah.
So don't take our advice in regards to, you guys have to do what's best for you locally and based on what the restrictions are where you are. But it feels great, honestly. It feels really fun to be at the same table with these great folks.
Yeah.
Again. So Play Scholar asks, oh, by the way, that was from Gary Diamond's version 2. Thank you, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
This question is from Play Scholar. Question, what kind of audio does the stream use? So interestingly, we use Sirenscape, which is our main title sponsor. Thank you, Sirenscape. You guys are awesome. And if I could show you here, I have a laptop in front of me that Jay uses to basically trigger different sounds and themes, and some of them are like audio effects cues, and some of them are just like background music. You're fine.
Okay.
And so, yes, so we are huge Sirenscape fans. Sorry.
Doesn't trigger me.
No, but it does trigger lots.
I'm too Canadian for that.
Okay. Okay, so Zerzenvex asks the question, Joel, can you sing Rock Me Ukatoa to the tune of Rock Me Amadeus? That's all you're gonna get right now. But maybe I can roll it into the game somehow.
We were singing that song like before the game, oddly enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Why? Why were we?
Ukatoa.
Ukatoa. Thanks, Adam. Can we get... Hey, Josh, if you're in production, I'm not sure if anyone's sitting there, if they've just kind of left
No,
the
he's
console.
there.
He's there?
Yeah.
Can you put the full view with the other folks on the side here? There we go. And then, can we do the full view with Adam and Noura there as well? Yeah! That's better.
Hello.
Thank you. Now the questions can be answered by not just my pretty face. I mean, the moneymaker, you know? So, Swanky to the Max, I love that username, asks, sorry. Joel, many of us would like it if you guys put your kids on stream playing and creating D&D. Some of us have kids too, and they would get a lot out of watching you guys play on stream with your kids. I have been thinking about this. I really want to do it, and we were talking about this last week. I would love to do a D&Dads stream, which would be like me and my 3 kids, and then maybe Jay and his kids, and you and your kids. We'll basically switch around. They're already really wanting to play, like, badly.
That'd be so fun to watch.
Yeah, and it
That would be very sweet.
Yeah, super cool idea, and we just have to do it. So it's just a matter of finding more time to do more things.
And the rest of us can bring our pets.
Yes.
Yeah, and as familiars.
Yeah. Wild shape? Can a wild shape?
Wild shape.
Cat or dog?
I will be there in wild shape form. And
Nice. I think for me, it would be like a really cool way to get into DMing. Like I'm a little bit intimidated DMing, like running a game for adults. But for kids, I
It's
mean,
much worse DMing for kids.
really?
Well, trying to explain things first, and then also trying to explain why they can't do certain things.
Yeah.
When they're like, but I want to do that, and it's like, but you can't do that because of this and this and
Yeah.
this.
They're probably more imaginative.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll come up with creative stuff.
So the trick
you
is
have to let them bend the rules a bit.
Yeah, kind of to redirect them into something that is possible. Maybe, I don't know. I'll try. We'll see.
Yeah, and you just be creative with the way you allow them or don't allow them to do things.
Cool.
Remember, being a DM is saying yes and no but.
Yes, exactly. No, but.
Right.
All right. I think we might be sitting back together. This is great. Moving back. All right.
It's tight in here.
Yeah, it's
As
tight.
we try to figure out what is happening.
Okay.
Oh, this is
No worries. We're back in the seats.
so excited.
Yeah, do.
Okay, let's see if there's any questions for Jay before you start, Jay.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's calling me? Everybody I know knows I'm streaming.
away.
Okay. 107 asks.
Yes.
Gaziel, not for you, Jay, sorry. But this is really good. It's really good.
Aw.
Gaziel, what was going on in your mind when your spell revealed the aura around Yana unexpectedly?
I'll tell you what was going through my mind. I was like, Bacalhau has had this speech plan for weeks, and this. And I literally just thought this whole cave is turning us against each other. So I was like, that was what I thought. I was like, I have to go away for a moment because I don't want to.
That would have been a great idea.
Yeah.
Remember that for next time.
He didn't do that, but cool.
But yeah, no, I totally thought that everybody was being turned against each other in that moment. But it was just him being a little bit of a butt.
A little bit of a butt.
Yeah, a little bit of a butt.
A little bit of a butt.
That's what you
It is
got out
really
of
hot
that?
in here.
Okay.
The
Mass.
garage used to be worse though.
It was. Your garage
so
was
remember?
worse.
Yeah.
And this fireplace doesn't actually emit
Doesn't
heat.
emit heat.
It would if I turned it
It feels like
But-
it sometimes.
It's got a little bit of warmth.
a little bit tighter.
Okay, so Mass,
I can turn it
this,
off.
this will be the last question since we want to get back into the game quickly. Question: this is from Maz 1988. Do any of the players watch Critical Role and therefore have a sense of the things that are happening in the campaign from the setting? Interesting. So I will say I have watched Critical Role, even though I do not have a sense of anything happening in the setting. No.
Yeah,
I
I've
know.
seen campaign 1 and episode 1 of campaign 2.
I am fully caught up on Critical Role, both campaign 1 and campaign 2. So, yes.
Which is very helpful while writing these things.
I have no idea what's going on.
Love it.
Love those
What's
guys. I
Critical
watched
Role?
the first campaign. I watched a couple of the second one, but there are not enough hours in the day. But they are awesome. But it's better that we don't at least I don't know. What,
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
more
it's way
hours of
better.
Critical Role than there are the entirety of The Simpsons in 30 years.
Really?
Just in campaign 1.
I believe that.
Justin Campbell one, yeah. Wow.
I've been binge watching The Simpsons since the beginning of quarantine.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you could have watched
It's a
Critical Role.
lot of episodes.
Some of the best.
Where's your commitment, Noura?
Some of the best social commentary.
She's like, forget it.
Yeah.
No.
Love you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into this, guys, because we have tons more to go here. All right, what do? It has apparated back into mist, and you are now still in the room. Green glow. No medallion.
I just put my hand over my eyes and go, not again.
I'm going to go inspect the paintings more specifically and see if I can discern
Okay,
anything.
so again, there are various races within each of the archways. They seem like they are coupled. There is a male and a female, or again, some races are a bit more ambiguous than that, and they're all holding hands. Within the alcove is a single female with her hands in the shape of an upside-down triangle. There are Wanti, there aren't Wanti, there's only Wanti. There are Sahuagin, there are dwarves, there are elves.
And the medallion matches the shape that she's holding.
Yes.
We should go line by line through this poem.
Yeah.
Should we not?
Have we thought of having a female try it on?
What if we try to bring the creature to the alcove, and then the rest of us hold hands in the archways? and almost exactly recreates the pictures on the wall.
I think we should try that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do that.
Try?
We just have to figure out how to move him.
Well, we had him restrained. Let's just pull,
Just pull. Use
or
strength.
use bait.
Is he appearing in the exact same spot every time?
No, he's where he stopped.
Is the last one just sitting around?
Yeah, sorry. So he apparates to the side of you, but
I think we need to kill him
facing in the direction
where we'd like him to reappear.
Is he a
Yes.
sacrifice
That's a
then?
good idea.
Should we bring him over to the lady? Perhaps the reason the lady's alone is because he's her partner.
Yeah, everyone else.
kind of like Yana said.
Couple.
Chosen.
Did you say something?
Like,
Yeah, I did, but it's okay.
What Yana said?
All right.
Sorry, I was thinking, not listening.
It's okay.
This won't be easy, but let's try it out.
Can I also roll maybe insight to see if I can? Did the mist creature always attack the person that first instigated it?
Yes. It seemingly.
Okay, here's what I will do. I will stand in front of the archway. I will fire my crossbow into it, and it should hopefully come after me. That would bring it over, and then we have to just hold it in place there.
As long as nobody else is in the way when he comes.
Can someone tell me where is the rope now? Is it still around the creature?
No, it's just
Ground?
loose on the ground. It's just
Laying on the ground.
Like around
a
its
lasso
feet?
loose.
Or just...
No, it's just loose.
loose.
Where it used to be. Where it was, yeah. Around, but you said at the base of
Kind
its
of
feet.
disapparated.
It is to the side, so it's not currently around the creature where it was. It's off to the side a little bit, so you wouldn't have to untie it to get it around.
Then, Yana, as you make your attack, we will be ready to fight this thing. We will kill it as quickly as possible if anything goes wrong.
Okay, so tell me quickly where you guys want to be positioned in the room. Take your minis, put them where you want to be.
So side of side of the door.
Like that. Yeah, where? Yeah.
Yana, you said you were going to be.
I'll be like right in the alcove.
right here,
Right in the middle of the alcove. Yep.
Where do you want to go, Bolt?
So we're all trying to match the portraits, right?
Oh, are we?
Well,
Yes, because we were going to hold hands after.
I think the
Right?
current plan is just to get the creature to attack and get close to the painted single figure.
Yeah.
Sure, but we should probably also be kind of surrounding.
Yeah. Ready to attack the creature when it gets to its destination? Or
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so before we do anything, I will turn to Yana and give her my bardic inspiration and sing sorry, just trying to figure.
Witty words go here.
Yeah, exactly. Ukatoa, Lord. Ukatoa. Ukatoa, Lord. Ukatoa. And try to inspire her as
I was looking for a letter to put in the scene.
1d6.
Thank you. Too late. It's a torch. What happened to my pocket? All right. Okay. So you get the 1d6 inspiration. Yep. Bardic inspiration. Okay. So where do you want to be, Bacalhau? You're the only one that.
Yeah,
is
I guess
not.
I want to stand at the back.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to kind of be in the distance.
Back there.
All right. Here we go. So the plan is to. What are you going to do, Yana? You are.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hand crossbow and just fire it straight through its head.
Fire it straight through its head.
Just to
Careful,
activate
I'm
it.
right behind him.
Or maybe you move.
I'm gonna stand to the side.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to fire it at it, and the rest of you are in a semicircle around it.
Yeah.
What are the rest of you doing?
Waiting?
Standing guard.
Hold.
with
You're
my-
all holding actions to do what?
Yeah, hold.
Yeah.
with
I'll
my
hold an
sword.
action.
Attacking.
Attack
To
if
attack.
anything goes wrong.
Okay,
to
to
attack
attack
with
that
lightning
creature if
rod.
anything goes. Remember, you can't hold movement, so you have to be close enough so that you
Yes.
can attack when that happens, right? So you all want to be close enough. Do you want to be close, or do you want your echo to be close?
My echo will be close.
Okay, so you'll be like right here?
I will be about 10 feet away so that I could use my glaive if need be.
Okay.
To hit it.
Okay.
Nice.
Plunk, where do you want to be? All of you can't be close.
Super close, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use my movement when I need to.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you stay there.
Yep.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Here we go. Do it. Attack, please.
Do it.
With advantage. Standing.
Well, that was a natural 20, so.
Okay. So. All right. Natural 20.
Red die, Josh.
Yeah. The bolt goes through the creature, apparates into solid. And it turns towards you, and it begins to move in your direction. We are now back into initiative. I haven't done this yet tonight. We are back into initiative.
That's cool.
And Yana, you're up first.
Okay,
so it is starting to, you can see it's starting to move towards
so
you.
I will just ready the dodge action. So when it does come,
Yeah.
I'm just going to
You're gonna
hopefully avoid it.
Okay. All right. It begins to move towards you. It runs right at you. As it is about to hit you, it turns into mist again
Oh, shoot.
and disappears. Does not reappear. Bolt, because you're right beside, and Gaziel, you notice on the wall behind it, it appears standing beside the other woman. They are now holding hands.
Oh.
You feel the surge of energy as the hair kind of lifts and stands on end. And a portal opens up behind the... Oh, I don't have my portal. I think it's under here. A portal opens up between the sconces, Yana, right behind where you stand.
Sick.
No, that was easy.
I just wanted somebody to hold my hand.
Oh yeah, don't encourage him. No, I'm just kidding.
I wanna hold you. No.
Okay.
Not you, Plunk. I'm still mad at you.
We are now out of initiative. Everything seems okay.
Bacalhau's really moved that this guy has found his way to his mate and now can die. Doesn't need
Solid.
to keep coming back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's moving.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk towards Bacalhau and put my hand on his back and go, I'm sorry for all the things that I've done to you. This whole thing has made me
Oh gosh.
feel sympathy and empathy and all of those things.
Thank
In
you.
an Australian accent.
We're all just trying to be good, I guess.
Yeah. We're trying.
We're trying.
Are you guys both crying? Plunkrawk goes and grabs some dirt and throws it in his eye. Oh yeah.
All right, what do you guys do?
So nice.
You, Yana, are standing right before the portal.
In for a penny, in for a pound, and I just take a back step through the portal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yana disappears.
Oh. Ooh,
She
ow.
just
I'll do the
just
same.
went right through.
Plunk's gone.
Same.
Oh no.
Gaz is gone.
Oh my gosh.
People are just disappearing.
Yes. They're all just walking through.
Through what?
Okay. After the monster.
You did feel a shift of energy in the room.
Oh, okay. So
Well, you know there's a thing. There's some sort of magical disturbance, but you don't know
all right.
what it is.
So it's not just people are just disappearing.
No.
Like, oh my god,
There's
And
a
you
portal.
hear this kind of sound that it emanates.
I'm gonna take his hand. I'm gonna take Snow's hand, and we'll walk through together.
Okay, he starts to pull you. Do you allow him to?
Well, it's Bacalhau, yeah, of course.
They're gone.
Okay.
Oh,
Dajarkal, bolt.
Well, here goes nothing.
Bolts
I'll
through.
walk through.
And Dajarkal,
You all appear in a pool of lava.
do you have the
and
order
the echo's
in which
like,
they went through?
hello.
I can't.
Where is
Yeah.
everybody?
Oh, as soon as I go through, the echo would disappear.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I'm farther
Yep.
than...
And we'll die. Where did we
We're
go?
just in oblivion.
What's happening?
You're all gone? Oh. I wasn't sure if that was all of you. All right.
Want me to do the thing?
Oh, my Lanta.
Level 3.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
Did you just say, oh my Manta?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this is where
I've only heard
Strahd
one
lives.
other
This
person
is wait
ever.
a second.
It's my thing.
This
What can I say?
So
Did you go to
familiar.
Briarcrest or something?
Yeah.
All right, this is where Strahd
Wow.
lives.
To the mist?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Josh, can you give me a little pop?
Give him a little juice.
Whoa! That's awesome. What is that?
More!
A little bit more.
That is cool.
What the heifer is this?
Okay.
Weed is legal in
Yana
Canada.
comes through first. Careful
Yep.
moving around in there
Right
because
here.
it will
I was gonna make a
go
hookah
away
joke.
really quick.
Okay, so
Oh, give me the. I need the portal, please.
the portal.
It's gone.
There you go.
Oh, I see what you
Portal
mean.
through the portal.
Just like it drags it out.
You come through first.
Oh, this isn't good.
This isn't good. You come through the portal first. No, I'm.
That's good, yeah.
You are teleported into a large, cobweb-choked square chamber, adorned in ancient paintings measuring some 60 feet across. At the center of the room is a misty pool of water that sheds a blue glow throughout the chamber. A simple coffin sits in 3 corners of the room, and a large sarcophagus sits in the 4th. Its craftsmanship matching the architecture of the rest of the temple. But the coffins, however, on the other hand, are simple and clearly not made by the same artisans, or even potentially by the same civilization. Though seemingly just as old. There is another inscription carved into the wall near the ceiling, and a statue of a humanoid in robes leans over the pool with an outstretched open palm facing up. There are 2 piles of coins that sit at the foot of the sarcophagus, and that is what you see.
I might just start.
As soon as you take that in, you move to the side. Plunk comes through, or Gaz
yeah.
comes through,
Yeah, and then plunk.
and then Plunk, and then you all start to come through.
Yep.
I'm just going to reposition this so that he can give it every once in a while.
Sorry.
You know what I'll do?
I'll just put this here.
Hang on.
Just take out one of the wall pieces and just
do here.
let it sit in the wall.
Sorry.
You know?
I think I've done a good job.
Pass me
that's
that
true.
secret
Yeah,
door
do that.
spot there. Yeah, that one.
I'm good here.
This corner,
That
the
one.
camera
Sure.
can't see.
Look.
So you could put it like.
See? That's perfect. I did a really good job. You should be proud of me, Dad.
Just put it through.
I don't think you did a good job.
I can't do anything right.
Terrible at what you did.
Should this be back?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. There we go. And you notice very clearly as you all come into this room that the heat has heightened again in this room. It's even warmer than it was, muggier, and there is a kind of steam that has settled on the ground in this chamber. What do you do?
Glad I'm not wearing my
Manifest an
pants.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Things those
I
so useful.
want to go observe the whirlpool and just look at it. I want to get
Okay.
closer to it.
How close do you? Well, you put yourself where you want to be.
Like,
Right in
can I go on top beside
Yep,
the
sure
statue?
you can. Yep. Gaziel hops up, as her usual self, jumps up onto the top of the pool. You see exactly what I said before. It's a swirling kind of a translucent pool with an unnatural blue glow that emanates from
Could
it.
I take the rope from my backpack and just kind of swirl it in with the... Just wanna,
She just takes the rope out.
Oh my
She starts
gosh.
to kind of like swirl it in, and you pull it out, and the rope is wet,
oh, wow.
and it seems to hit the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna immediately point out the writing on the wall to Plunkrawk.
Yeah.
Would you be able to do the thing that you do?
Yeah.
I'll bring in my pen and paper.
Yeah. I got
Pen and parchment. Only took us 11 sessions to figure this out.
I put my hand on the wall. I intuit
Yeah.
the
Yep.
the writing.
I will send it to you, and then you can pass it to whoever you want.
Okay.
Jay, that looks really cool.
It
Thank
really
you.
does.
Way to go.
Thanks, Dwarven Forge.
And those gold coins were in a RealmSmith crate at some point.
The what?
The coins? Those were in a RealmSmith crate.
No, those are the pre-painted
Well,
ones
that's
from.
fine. First, I
But that's
have
okay.
to be wrong once every session.
But yeah, but there is another treasure pile. You're right. That is larger. That was in a.
Thank you.
Okay, I sent it to you. You can read it and then you can pass it on.
I can't see the coins.
Oh, they're here. They're here. Oh, sorry. At home can't see. I'm not supposed to do this, I'm sure. But there's the other sarcophagus with the coins.
Okay, Dave.
That's okay.
I write down the message, and this is what it is passed to you.
How did you pass it? Oh, just over your phone? Okay. The colors of her power prove the shackles which we plan to move. To break, to shatter, to set him free, the one who bore us from his seed. Colors of her power prove.
The colors of her power prove.
We know that when Ukotoa was described to us, he was shackled, was he not?
Shackled.
This is about removing the shackles from Ukotoa. If we complete this, will we be setting Ukotoa free?
But is that a good idea?
That's my concern.
Can I roll a history check to see how much I know about what happened?
As soon as you're all through, portal goes away. Sorry, what? History?
Can
Give
I
me a history check?
to see if I can
give me a
remember
history
what I've
check.
heard about
Sure.
Ukotoa and
Sure.
the things that have happened.
Can I do the same, Jay?
That's not terrible.
Mine is.
History is 16.
Okay. What are you trying to remember?
Details about Ukotoa and the shackles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you know from what you've heard and what you've seen, you know that it has been trapped somehow. That this idol reaches out to its followers, but is currently shackled, restrained somehow, somewhere that you know of. But that's pretty much all you've gleaned from what you've known. But I would like you to give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Switch to the red die. It's even better.
I think I'm just gonna go around and just like inspect what these sarcophaguses are all about.
Which way do you wanna
Sarcophagi?
go?
All these sarcophagi.
This way?
Yeah. The one I'm facing.
This way?
Yeah.
So, two things. So first, it's a 19. Second, is it also dark in here again?
No, but the blue light of the pool is illuminating the room with a
I'm gonna
pale blue.
dancing lights again regardless.
Okay,
and
so it's a
just
bit lighter in here.
illuminate it.
Okay.
Thank you, Yana.
You notice that the wall paintings depict a scene of Ukotoa, restrained, again, many eyes around its body, coiled endlessly around the room, and a turtle-like humanoid figure standing by his side.
Oh, crap.
Arms outstretched over a sea of tribal warriors caught in battle against an army of brightly colored sailors and an armada of ships. And Ukotoa's head is with a big amber single eye is beside this turtle-like creature with its arms outstretched over the armies engulfed in battle.
I'm just gonna point it out to everybody. That would be Ukotoa.
That would be Bacalhau.
I don't know. That's not me. Is it a turtle?
You imagine it's a humanoid drawing, and these are crude kind of paintings, hundreds and if not thousands of years old, and it is a humanoid creature with a shell on its back, looks like a turtle, like what you would imagine. Turtles are the only humanoid type turtle creature that you've
Somebody
seen.
just tried to draw what they thought.
Sure.
Okay. Can I go over and inspect the turtle painting?
Yep.
Where is it?
Yeah, sure.
wherever?
I'm gonna say it's kind of in between here. So if you go over there,
Yeah.
kind of walk around, and it's nothing more than what I've said.
Okay.
Is this a prophecy of some sort?
The colors of her power prove the shackles which we plan to move, to break, to shatter, to set him free, the one who bore us from his seed. In the voice of Bacalhau,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah. To break the shadow, set him free, the one who bore us from his seed. So Ukotoa would be the one who
That's what seems
bore
that
us
way.
from his seed?
Unless this is talking about your race, Bacalhau. Perhaps you are the seed of Ukotoa.
Ooh.
Well, do you not trust him now?
I never met my dad.
Maybe he's Zukotoa.
You or your 400 siblings.
Bacalhau, I am your father.
I'm just gonna move on and start looking around the room at the coffins and see what I can.
Okay, yeah. So Bolt already moved over to one. Did you give me an investigation check, Bolt? I'd like you to make one as well, Yana.
Okay, here's 11.
Okay.
And mine's again the eye for detail.
I'll move over to that one that's not being checked out right now.
Okay. Give me an investigation check as well.
This is great. Let's almost split up around the death trap.
Once you
18.
21. Bolt 11.
Yeah.
Dajarkal.
18.
18. All right. Bolt. It is like I said, a simple coffin. Not too ornate. Not many carvings in it at all. And there's nothing more really you can glean from that. Dajarkal with an 18, you do notice, like I said, that the craftsmanship of this coffin is vastly different than the temple itself. Almost looks displaced, but there is a thick layer of dust on it that matches the dust that surrounds the room. As you walk, dust lifts from the floor, and you have to push cobwebs aside. It's not choked completely, like saturated with cobwebs, but there are lots in here. Like, this room hasn't been entered in a very long time. Hundreds of years, potentially. You were the first to see this within hundreds of years. With yours, you remember, actually, it looks almost like ancient Marquesian make.
Well, the architecture of these coffins does not match the room. However, this is definitely of Marquette.
Ancient Marquette, specifically.
Ancient Marquette. Those are the original settlers of these lands.
Could I, this statue beside me,
Yeah.
could I observe it more closely? Do I notice anything?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
I'm getting there. This is not as easy to use. Investigation. Okay. I got a 15.
15. With a 15, as I said, it looks like it's been carved out of the same stone that surrounds it. And it has an outstretched hand like this. The hand looks humanoid, but it's cupped like this. Its other hand is hidden somewhere in its robes. And you kind of try to look at its face, and it's just blank stone where the hood kind of comes over. But it's kneeling at the side of the pool. Over its arm would stretch over the pool. Nothing on its hand.
I know you said this is all I could see, but I want to look at this turtle more. Like, what color is the turtle?
It's painted in greens.
Oh, thank God.
What looks like greens. And again, these paintings look like they've been incredibly and immaculately preserved within this. There's no air movement in here. It's completely entombed and encased. In fact, the air in here is very strong. But again, the steam and the heat in here is pretty intense.
I'd like to climb up on the other side of the statue.
Okay.
And also kind of examine it.
Okay. Same thing you see.
So the hand is empty, the face is
you don't
blank.
gain anything else from it.
Can I go to the other, the larger
sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus
Sure.
in the corner?
Sure.
And see what I can see there?
Investigation check.
That's 20.
Wow. All right, with the dirty 20, definitely key now in make. Thick layer of dust on it, and within the two treasure piles, you see platinum, you see gold, you see silver, and you see gems.
Whoa.
And there's two piles.
I run over as he rummages through the piles, or as he kind of is observing the piles.
Yeah.
Oh, this is where we died. Go ahead.
I go, whoa.
That is a lot of money.
Do we touch?
You fast.
Okay.
Oh.
I will make this mistake again. For a fourth time, I believe in my D&D career. I will attempt to reach down for one of the gems on the ground.
Okay. You grab the gem, and you pick it up.
I observe it.
Yep. And it is a ruby red. And it looks like a gem that you imagine would be about 50 gold. Worth 50 gold. There's 3 of them that you see within the 2 piles.
Is there a blue gem?
No. 3 reds.
Do I notice that he's picking up these gems?
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, from where you are, you can see that they're going through the treasure pile.
I say, Plunk. Do you want to bring those over here quickly? The 3 gems?
Afraid.
I just have a feeling we could put them in this statue's hand.
Yeah, coming.
What about the water in that statue's hand? What if we try that?
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Okay, which do you do first?
Let's try the water first because it's closer.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'll just, with my hand, I'll reach into the water.
You reach in and it is cool to the touch. And you kind of pull it out, and the glow seems to be coming from the pool, not the water. The water itself isn't glowing. It just looks like clear, super clear, like almost unnaturally clear. And you place it in the hand, and it just pools in the bottom of the hand. No effect.
Anything?
Nah, nothing happened.
Okay.
I'll grab one of the gems and I'll just throw it to you.
Yeah.
Is there an item in the water that's making it glow?
Not that you can see. It just looks like it's kind of an undulating glow too. It doesn't look pinpointed. It looks like almost like the whole entirety of the bottom of the pool is kind of like this undulating.
How deep was the water when you put your rope in?
No, it's undulating. So there's some movement to the water.
Some movement,
Yeah.
but it's not like jostle.
No.
So I'm just asking Gaziel how deep the water was when she put her rope in.
You imagine 3 to 4 feet.
3 to 4 feet, kind of like me. I am going to take the gem that Yana threw me and put it in her hand as well.
Okay, no effect.
I'm gonna turn to Snow and say, Snow, sarcophagus are very curious. Do you think maybe we should look inside?
I find that often these things have dead things inside and sometimes undead things inside, and that concerns me. I would not like to fight undead things if possible.
I would second that notion.
However, I say we could maybe shelf the idea, and if we can't find a solution by other means, maybe we will try checking these out further.
Can I use
It might be what we have to free.
Do we really want to risk being the ones to free the shackles from Ukatoa, if I'm to understand what these words mean?
Well, it's either that or we die here. There's no other way out.
I think I'd rather die than unleash such a thing on the world.
That is a big statement.
Is Ukatoa man or woman?
You want to...
Unclear. From what you know.
Okay.
Can I use a divine sense again? Did my other one disappear?
How long? Yeah, it's still your next turn, so yes, you can
Okay,
use it
so
again.
can I use another one just to look over the coffin?
Yeah, sure. You sense evil from all of the coffins.
And Yana?
And Yana.
And Yana.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah.
Specifically evil, not good?
Yes.
Dude!
And good, actually. Is there anybody that's not of good alignment?
I think I'm neutral.
Yeah. So there is
I'm also neutral.
Yeah, so there is, you can see a good glow around the rest of the party, except that, and this is kind of like just like a effervescent sort of bluish glow that appears, that you know, and then a couple of them, it kind of undulates between the dark and the effervescent, and it kind of like moves around, and you know that that's kind of in the middle, undecided almost.
But Yana is fully dark.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
Just to be
Yana's
clear.
evil.
It's because I'm Dro, isn't it?
Yeah, no, don't go there.
I just want to take a moment because we were scared of the undead and let you guys know that I used my divine sense. There's a lot of evil here, and one of those things is Yana.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Also, you sense undead presence within the coffins.
Oh, right, because divine sense undead.
They're in full cover, right?
You don't sense
I can sense
undead.
Oh, I don't.
No.
Even
you don't sense evil from those coffins either.
Even 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, the coffins like take you that.
Yeah.
They don't let
Yeah.
me.
Sorry.
They're fully covered.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Just erase that.
Just erase that.
Just
Sorry.
Chronal shift.
Well, I tried Divine Sense and I can't get a reading, but what I do get a reading from is that Yana is evil. But that is all I'm gonna say.
We've been over that.
I know, but you don't trust me. But
Better the devil you know. Should I, send my echo into the water?
Yeah.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah. All right. First swim.
Okay.
In you go.
Echo jumps in, splash, and the water kind of like comes up, but it seems heavier than it typically would. So it comes up, and it settles back in. Although it didn't feel heavy when in your hand, but it settles differently than normal water would. But you now have an echo in water.
All right, I'm gonna have the echo splash around a bit.
Okay, it splashes. Walks
How
around.
does your echo feel about being wet?
I didn't ask. What does it echo? Tap once for yes and twice for no. And is the water cold? All right. Is the water strange? Is strange water?
It wasn't strange when I first touched it, but there must be something about you jumping in that made it strange.
All right. Well, do we want to test what this would be like with being not an echo?
What about just putting this as a gem in the hand? Like you were going to.
Yeah. Do that.
I did that. Nothing happened.
There's one in there.
Unless we need all three, but.
Or different color. Poem has color.
Yes, what does the poem say about color again?
The colors of
her
power prove. The
the
shackles.
shackles which
We plan to move.
move.
To break, to shatter, to set him free. The one who bore us from his seed. Stop it.
I'm sorry, what?
Just one at a time.
Okay, fine. Let me do it.
No, I'm going to.
Let me do it.
Nope.
The colors of her power prove the shackles which we plan to move. To break, to shatter, to set him free, the one who bore us from his seed. Well, the colors of her power
Proof.
prove the shackles which we plan to move.
Shackles.
Can we see shackles somewhere?
On any of the
Are there shackles on
no
the-
shackles anywhere.
No shackles.
What if this statue is shackled to her spot, like she's immovable?
Yeah, is she magically shackled?
Who?
The
The
statue.
It seems like an innate statue.
It's just the statue?
It seems like it.
Well,
Do not want to set this thing free. Shackles we plan to move, to break, to set free, to shatter. This is exactly what we are doing here, is it not? We are setting this thing free,
I think there's
and we're okay with this?
I think there's not really a way to just leave at this point.
Yes, listen, I've done some horrible, terrible things to people and their families in my life, and I don't want to add this to the list.
You see that aura start to kind of turn to that shadowy, and then it goes back to the effervescence when he talks about it.
When he talks about it?
Well, I don't think we're going to free Okotoa here. There's been no shackles that we are breaking. It seems to be just these puzzles to get down to the next level.
These puzzles could be part of a ritual.
What if we kill Ukatoa once we let it free?
Ukatoa is
Well, if you can do that, then I have severely underestimated you.
I guess I don't know its power, but.
Well, we didn't know your power either. You did some amazing things in the past.
Thank you, sir. Quite nice.
Okay. 3 normal, 1 strange coffin.
What if we open the strange coffin?
Yeah, open strange.
Okay, let's
That's
do it.
never gone wrong.
Okay, so you guys go over. Who's opening the coffin?
I'll help open it.
Gosh.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Whoever is going to
stand
open it,
back here.
add the bonuses, strength bonuses from everyone else that is trying to help.
Okay, so as an additional strength bonus, as a -2.
Would you
You're like,
who else is helping?
I will also help, and that's a -1.
Who's opening it and who's helping?
Hang on. Sorry,
We're
what's that, Noura?
Against it.
Who's opening it and who's helping? Because I said I was helping, so.
Yeah, who's opening it?
I'll try to open it with my negative
Okay.
2 strength.
So my strength modifier is a 4. You can add that.
Does anybody want to check if it's trapped? If you go
Too late. You already decided.
It's fine.
Okay, so Dajarkal is trying to. Sorry, you're trying to open it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Goodbye, guys.
And then you're gonna add. What's your
4.
Dajarkal?
An additional
I'm sorry.
4.
2.
A 4. Okay, and what's yours,
Yes, a 4.
Yana? What's your strength modifier?
-1.
So you guys have a -3 together,
No, +1 altogether.
and plus her. Oh my gosh.
Excellent.
Okay, so we'll need to roll again.
Okay,
Deal.
so you all try to budge this thing, and it doesn't seem to not even budge a millimeter.
Perhaps you guys should check for traps before you open it.
What if me and Dajarkal do it because we obviously have a little bit more strength than you
Alright.
guys?
Ouch!
I'm just telling the facts.
Okay, ouch.
It's that burn is topical.
Still ouch.
Can we just adjust the camera to see that corner?
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
the only corner that's out of.
there you go.
No, only
Oh,
live players.
I'll look at it for traps before we open it.
Okay,
Make a
give me an
step.
investigation check.
Ooh, I can see it now.
That's,
Sorry.
19.
No, nothing that you can tell.
It's all good.
Okay, can me and Dajarkal try to open it with their strength?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, roll, and then
I'll
add
step
Dajarkal's
back.
modifier and Yana's modifier.
I rolled a d20.
Oh,
Natural
Yay!
20!
I was like, what is this snake?
Gaziel comes over. She cracks her knuckles and stretches a little bit, and then you start to push.
Can she reach the top of that?
Doesn't budge a little bit.
Oh.
What?
It lifts just a slight, but there's resistance, almost like there's something holding it shut.
You
With
know
a
what?
natural
Perhaps we need
Is-
to take all of the gold out of the way first and put it in our pockets. And that will relieve some sort of a switch to open it, huh?
Maybe switch under gold.
Yes, and the weight of the gold is holding these switches.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll
get the bag.
Oh,
a bag.
gosh.
I'll just get my backpack and
Is there-
start putting stuff in my backpack.
This
Okay.
is terrible.
They start collecting the gold.
Is the
All right.
statue's hand big enough to hold all the gold?
Remind me to.
All right.
Is it No.
Yeah, well,
It's the size of my hand.
So,
And I'll say to
Very-
Also-
Gaziel,
Very tiny.
I don't think they're really concerned about finding this hatch.
no, we know it's gold.
There
too
is nothing
heavy.
under the treasure.
That's what I
Oh,
think.
well, it's good to know. And now that we've moved it and nothing bad happened, I think we're okay. Yes, in the clear.
Is there anything on the paintings? Any color themes? Is there any?
Oh yeah.
Is there a painting of a statue holding treasure?
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so color themes. Is there like flags of a certain color, or I want to examine? Can I examine the paintings once again?
Yeah. So you look at the paintings again. It's all quite colorful, with fairly ancient means. So paints that were pigments that were created. So it's just basically like primary colors and
Yeah.
some secondary colors. But you notice that the sailors are kind of bright colored sashes. You imagine almost like turbans in some ways
Okay.
in their ships, which look ancient Marquesian. We talked about this. Potentially. Then there is an army that it looks tribal, kind of like Odo was. You
Is this-
imagine maybe ancient Key-Now.
Is this like a storyline?
Yes,
around
yeah,
it?
it's like a
Okay.
whole, like basically the turtle and Ukatoa's head are there. It goes around, and over here is like the army fighting the other army with the ships behind them. It's like a whole kind of mural that wraps around the entirety of the chamber, painted, not carved. The words are carved.
Listen, I regret saying this already, but maybe we will open these if we try to open them all up at the same time.
That's a great idea.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Sounds.
I know it does. Hence, I already regret that I mentioned it.
I regret you mentioning too.
I suppose.
Are we sure there isn't any sort of lock on this one? Like some way it's being held down.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hope so.
You feel like almost that was the case. When you tried to open it and
Oh.
it hit something, it felt like it was some sort of lock.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Mechanism.
Yeah.
Could I check for locks?
Is that actually
With your
a-
investigation check before, you didn't find any sort of locks, traps, seamless.
Is that like a mouth on the top of it? Is that actually what it looks like, or is this
it's kind of like a thing, but there is a key now sort of appearance on it.
Is there a keyhole?
as you start to dust off some of the dust though, and you start looking kind of at the top, you looked around the seams and things and whatever. You didn't notice anything. As you do that, you do notice that there are gems in it that are stuck in it that are purple.
I see some purple gems.
I see purple gem too.
What was the poem again?
Yeah.
You better just do it.
The colors of her power prove the shackles which we plan to move, to break, to shatter, to set him free, the one who bore us from his seed.
Is there any space on the top there that maybe the rubies would fit into?
No, it's all taken up by these purple gems. These larger purple gems.
Can I try to pry one of the purple gems out?
Yes, strength check, please.
I think that when you do that, this will either be a success or all of our death.
Can I go look at the other coffins?
Okay.
Are there gems in the other coffins?
No.
Okay.
You looked at them before. When you investigated them, you noticed that they were just very simple coffins. Hardly any carvings. Some filigree, and that's
I'm
about it.
rolling like total crap today.
Yeah, so no luck.
Spots that are missing gems.
No.
No.
Gems aren't there.
I've noticed between the two rhymes, the word seed was repeated.
Mm-hmm.
And the first rhyme spoke, I believe, of the first room, but maybe it would hint to something in this room as well. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Last poem said, last 4 phrases. To give us vision, wisdom's seed, from which we're born anew and freed. Last one, and this one says, to break, to shatter, to set him free, the one who bore us from his seed.
Wisdom's seed and his seed.
I'm gonna go look at the statue overlooking the water.
Yep.
And just investigate that.
Nothing that they can't glean anything else. Innate statue.
I might be willing to try to open one of the other coffins to see if opening those will free the lock on the ornate one.
Yeah, Dajarkal, maybe not all 3. Maybe 1 at a time?
Well, I thought we already tried one at a time, and it didn't.
No.
We didn't know that it was a lock.
We tried big one, not a small one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm very willing to try that. I definitely don't want to open them all up at the same time.
Okay.
I think that is our immediate death.
So why don't we try to open one of the smaller coffins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
The one
Manifest my echo over there.
where the echo is.
Yeah, that one.
Oh gosh.
And I'm gonna let my echo
This
do the lifting.
And he just goes ahead?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
give me a strength check with your echo.
And then roll initiative.
Well, he'll take
You don't
the
know
brunt.
me.
Yeah, we do.
Can you twist the
9.
camera a little bit so we
Sorry,
can see it,
no,
please?
8.
Okay. With an 8,
Yeah.
you start to lift, and it actually lifts enough, but you just feel like you get the sense that the echo doesn't have the strength to.
So I'm
Did a
gonna
bad
go and
job
help
here.
him and do it again with him. Can we do it together?
guys
You
Yeah,
did
if
a
we all
really terrible
help
job here.
open that one.
And
Just
Dajarkal
push-
can
just
come
rotate
join
it to
us.
I'll help you.
Right there, that's fine.
So it's gonna
The
be
fool.
No, you're good.
That's good.
it's gonna be me, Dajarkal, and Snow's Echo trying
Except
to
that we
lift
see
it
the-
together.
Cool.
All right.
So we're at a 4 plus.
Just rotate it to the right, so this is just in the corner.
It's hard to do
Just so
it.
that's in the corner.
I'm just tiny with my muscles. That's so
Oh, you
Oh yeah,
so-
which Dajarkal is this one.
this thing.
No,
it's
it's not.
just
That's Yana.
Here,
I can't
that
do
one.
it. That's why you're the boss.
You cannot do it.
there. That's enough.
Cannot do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You all try. For the sake of brevity,
Yeah.
you manage to lift the lid.
Cool.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you're
Everybody dies.
But do you manage?
Oh no. And there's a friend inside?
There is a friend inside. Woo! The slate top kind of falls to the ground beside it. And inside the coffin, you see the skeletal remains of some sort of ancient warrior in brightly colored sashes and materials that are now old and weathered, with kind of golden, sort of brass-colored armor, but in patches and plates, with its hand over its chest like this, and it holds a blue gem.
Oh, I should have done this before.
Gaziel, could you do that sensey thing that you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again.
Actually, how long does it last?
Per turn.
Does it take? Is it a cantrip, or is it a spell slot?
It's a spell slot.
It's a paladin.
No, it's
Sorry.
not. It's like a feat or something, isn't it?
Oh, it's part
Because-
of my.
Right.
She can do it 5 times.
Yeah,
for
okay.
long rest.
Oh.
Okay, so now you're in your third time. Just make sure that you're
Yeah.
marking
Yeah.
those off. Okay, so you get the sense of you sense undead from this skeleton, but right now it is just lying where it is, and you sense
Normal death.
evil from it as well.
Evil.
But it is holding this blue gem,
Let's take the blue.
and the blue gem is large.
If we...
Can I hold an action at this point, or can I only do that once we're in initiative?
Can you hold an action? Yes, you can hold an action.
Can I take out my little stick
Yeah.
and be ready to witch bolt this
Yes.
sucker as soon as he tries to kill all my friends?
Yeah.
That's
Let's
what I
look
do.
at the other ones in the other corners.
Okay, so you go over to the other one. You all try to open that. You open it up.
Maybe we should. Wait, let's maybe not open them all at once.
Just
No.
one. Just one gem. One hand.
Let's just,
One at a time.
One gem. One hand.
Let's not open them all yet.
They're just.
Yana's half the way there. They yell out, "Stop!" What do you do?
The homeless. I feel like we should just let us just open them. There's no other option.
I think when we take them.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
They
Okay.
didn't do anything. When we opened the
Dajarkal,
first
Yana, and
You.
Gaziel walk over. You guys open this one.
You all cray.
There is the same thing, skeletal creature or humanoid inside, dressed the same, with a yellow gem in its hand.
The colors of her, so they must be all different colors.
Yes. Let's
go
open the
third
last
one.
one.
You guys head over to this one, and there's an explosion. Just kidding. And top left has a red gem.
So I
it.
run around and start reciting the colors of her power prove the shackles which we plan to move to break the
Oh,
shackles
stop
to
it!
set them
Stop
free.
it,
The
Plunk!
one who bore
Stop
us
it!
under
Stop
free.
it, Plunk!
So it's blue, red, and
Blue, red, yellow.
Yellow.
Okay. Blue.
No,
we
sorry.
have purples.
Blue, yellow, red.
Okay. Blue in hand. First, water blue.
Blue and red make purple. For about its worth.
That
those look.
these gems.
That one's supposed to be as
really
big as those
large.
ones. Yeah, that's just to show what they are.
Okay. Sorry.
I will give those to you when
Nice.
when you collect them.
I say we take the gems.
Well, in order though. I agree with the bird over here. Let's go for the blue one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
water is blue. Is
Water.
blue.
Blue gem.
So who grabs the blue one?
I will grab it.
Okay,
I'm not.
Yana walks over, plucks the gem out of the clutches of the creature. You now have a blue gem. That's it.
What do you mean that's it?
Skeletal warrior remains.
Blue.
Okay, we've got it. Can we put the lid
Okay.
back on?
Can we?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
great
Put the lid
idea.
back on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna close that lid up. We're just gonna put some nails
I'm
in the
gonna
top.
go take the yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay, Gaziel picks up the yellow one,
Okay, close it up. Close it up.
and it is now you now have a yellow.
I'm gonna close that one.
You close that one.
Yeah, like I'm gonna even step on top of it to make sure it's tightly sealed.
Give it a stomp.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Okay, I'll grab the last one.
Wait, don't you want to put it in her hand and see what happens?
Not yet.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you guys close
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I will go up to the statue and put the blue gem in the hand.
I'm going to sit on top of one of those. I'm gonna sit on top of it. Boop. I'm
And
sitting
then
on
I'm
top
gonna
of
do
it.
the same.
Okay. Too late. It's
What
happened.
did you-
Well, you guys can't move anymore. The gem is in the statue.
Okay.
The blue gem gets placed by Yana
Yep.
in the hand of the statue. The water begins to boil,
Oh wow.
and the color turns red in the middle.
Actually turned red.
Can I put another gem
Maybe-
in the hand?
Put the red one
Whatever
in.
you want.
Put the red one in.
There's-
I'll
the-
run
the-
up.
The red one.
So I'll run up.
Yeah.
Do-do-do. And I pull the blue one. And put the red one in. And I
Okay.
blue one.
The middle turns yellow.
Put the yellow one in.
Okay, I'm gonna take the red one and put the yellow one in.
Oh, it's gonna be some weird color now.
Pool turns green.
Oh,
Oh.
yellow
Well,
and blue.
they-
Oh wait,
Wait,
It's-
pile of
Should we put them all in together?
Put the blue and
put
yellow
the yellow
in
and
at
the
the same
blue.
time.
The yellow and the blue.
Very exciting. We're freeing
The
up
yellow and the
door.
blue.
I don't know who knows pigments.
So
Yellow and blue.
I'll turn. Wait, what color? Blue and orange.
No, just yellow and blue.
Put it in.
Just put it in.
No,
out.
no.
What?
What colors make green?
Yellow and blue.
Yellow.
Blue and yellow.
Well,
Yellow
there's
and
an
blue?
orange one in
That's
there.
yellow.
That's
Oh, it's yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's carry on. It's dark.
I will put blue
Yes.
on. You
Good.
sure?
Yes, do
Yes,
it.
yes. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yes, do it.
Okay. Go.
The pool again begins to boil. Turns purple.
Oh.
Should I
Blue and
put
red.
blue and red?
No, take out the yellow.
Oh! As you do that,
Hands are up.
this coffin begins to lift,
No.
and you
I mean, the puzzle told us.
and the
I know we were expecting it.
and the lid falls off of this, and the skeletal creature begins to animate, and with these shaky movements stands up in the coffin. I would like you all to roll initiative.
We had to do it. I'm sorry.
It was, yeah.
Now, and currently all 3 gems are in the hand. You quickly, when you place the 3rd gem, this happened, and you pulled that one out. And at that time, as soon as you pull that one out, you hear coming from this area of the other sarcophagus. Okay? But now you have a skeleton
Okay.
in your current scenario. Give me 1 second, please. Remember, folks, to write Wildemount. You want to do the giveaway reminders quickly?
Yes.
For,
So,
while I do this?
make sure you do a Wildemount. That's Wildemount in the exclamation mark Wildemount with.
You don't have to do
an E
exclamation mark.
anymore.
No,
You don't have to do it
because
anymore.
we're just doing Moobout, right?
Nope. Nightbot, right?
Nightbot. I mean, sorry.
What's that?
It's just Wildemount.
Wild
No
Mount.
exclamation.
Just Wild Mount in the chat.
With the E. Wildemount in the chat to go into the competition.
Only
giveaway.
once, or you'll be disqualified.
Once you'll be disqualified, and then the other giveaway is you have to go onto to reddit.mithrilarmory.com, and that will point you to the Reddit post. You need to upvote and comment "I want that" to enter for a giveaway for a puzzle box, which is the next Mithril Armory Kickstarter.
Awesome. Snow, your initiative.
10.
Plunk,
5.
Bolt,
12.
Dajarkal,
11.
Bacalhau,
8.
Gaz,
10.
Yana.
13.
Yana, you are up
That's sad.
first.
Yeah.
Bolt, you're on deck.
Well, I will just go and try to dispatch the skeleton. So, if I can run over there.
And you can see that the pool is actually now undulating between a number of different colors.
20, 25, 30. Maybe face the right direction. Good for you. You did it. And then I will attack with my rapier.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my
Natural
goodness.
20.
Nice.
It hits.
It's the red die.
That's incredible.
Weighted.
Must be. No, that's the wrong die. So that's a 5. So 8 and 5 is 13, plus another 5 is 18 points of damage.
Okay. You, with your rapier, you kind of pull through and then you kind of do a twist and falls into bones back into the sarcophagus,
Nice.
into a pile of bones. Gone.
Good, yeah. So let's go back to the pool. It's just changing colors now.
Now it's
That
just
one's
changing
open.
between colors. You heard a sound, a scraping sound of stone on stone from that
Okay.
sarcophagus.
Can I come over back onto the rocks here and just take all 3 out? It's just going nuts right now. This.
There's only 2. There's only 2 in there.
Right,
Oh,
because
because I
she
have
pulled
one.
the
The
last
red,
one out.
the blue, and the red are in there now. She pulled the last one out. She's got it in her hand. She's like, oh.
Oh, okay. So I will take the last two and say, let's try this again.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I take the two back out.
Nothing happens.
All the gems
What's happening with the pool, though?
It's just undulating between a number of different colors.
Should we put all the gems back in?
I guess we could try.
Yeah, let's put them all back in together.
All at once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all at once.
Okay.
Try it.
1, 2, 3, go. Can we drop all three back in?
Okay, nothing happens.
Okay, let's take back out. Just try
Maybe
it.
we should put one in once the water changes to that color. Maybe as soon as it turns yellow, put the yellow in.
For the sake of brevity, you heard sliding like a over at the sarcophagus. You imagine it's unlocked.
So let's go.
That's what you guys were able to do. We could do this all night, but I figured.
So we do have to kill all these things.
Yeah. What's that?
My Echo's going to try to open it then.
Okay, give me a strength check. Is anybody else helping?
I will help.
Yeah.
I'll avoid helping.
I'll help.
Yes, that's
I'm still mucking about with the gems.
Well, with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Because you're getting
I
help.
don't know which one is.
No, not with advantage, just with their
with your
bonuses.
Dajarkal?
What are the bonuses?
Yeah, this Dajarkal, yeah.
Total?
Who's helping, sorry?
Dajarkal, me, and Echo.
So you have a plus what on your
Yes.
strength?
2.
So plus 4 of
I
Dajarkal's
have a
plus
plus
6?
4.
Plus 4, that's 16.
Okay.
Plus 16?
No.
Oh, 16. Okay, with a 16, you guys manage to lift the sarcophagi lid and it falls behind it.
Oh.
Inside
Oh no.
appears to be an ornately dressed mummy
Oh.
who lies arms crossed over its chest, and it has like an ornate headdress with like old kind of mummified feathers.
Adam's face.
And adorned in gold bracelets and some sort of shaman, perhaps, or something to that effect. And it lies
Shaman. Great.
in its on its back, kind of like mummified, wrapped all around.
I'm not
Maybe
going to
this is
lie,
who
I
we
was
have to
hoping
free.
that would be a way down to another floor.
You absolutely see evil and undead
Oh, okay.
emanating from this mummy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And Yana.
And Yana. And Yana still. And very much Yana.
I'm going to
And a little Snow.
Can I hop across the rocks? Can I hop across
Sure.
these over to here
Sure.
and prepare my witch bolt?
Yep.
Like ready my
You hold
action
ready reaction, yeah?
with my stick.
I'm going to hazard a guess. Maybe it needs to go for a swim.
You want
Let's put it in the water.
You want to throw him in the water?
Is it holding anything? Can you tell me?
No, it just has its hands.
Let's throw it in the
No,
water.
Hold it over its chest.
Just
Throw him in the water.
Throw him in the water. Throw him in the water.
Throw him in the
Throw
water.
him in.
Ray Zukutoy. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that is what we are doing right now. And I
Well,
still don't feel good about it.
it's either you die or we try to kill Ukutoa. There's really no other option
I
here.
don't think we're ready to try and kill Ukutoa, and I think I'd rather die.
Yeah, certainly not fit to
Maybe
kill
set
us.
him free will set us free.
And then we can figure it out later.
So we'll set him free. He'll be unleashed on the world, and
Yeah.
and we'll just figure it out from there.
Yeah.
So
Good plan. Let's do it.
throw
Okay.
him in the water? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
In the water,
Why not desecrate the ancient shaman?
like draw a mustache on him or something.
No, I mean what we're doing.
You know what mustaches look like?
I've felt a mustache before. I have a very big one.
There he is.
We're covered in mustache.
Okay, what do you do?
True.
Come on.
Throw him in the water. Yeah.
So we grab his
I
body.
stand back, shaking my head like, what are these guys doing? That's all I do.
Alright.
Diarco and I will throw him in the water.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys reach in. Who has head, legs? What are you trying to do?
My Echo's holding the head.
Okay.
You guys are ridiculous.
Okay,
I'll grab
you all reach in.
a leg each.
Okay, who's
Okay.
who's grabbing its legs?
Oh, I can grab it.
You're gonna grab one of its legs.
Yeah.
The Dajarkal grabs the other leg. The
Yes.
Echo's gonna grab its head. I'd like you all to make strength checks, please.
Okay.
You're just holding
Yes.
the head now. It's an ancient dead body.
Fall apart.
Just throw all the pieces in. We'll make a mummy soup here.
Oh my god.
Nice
19.
bowl of stringy old guy.
Yeah.
21.
Okay. You all start to lift. And luckily, it reaches up to your Echo and grabs this arm, you hear this kind of sound as its wraps start to rip and tear as it reaches up and it grabs your the wrist of your echo and it's gone. And then it sits up and it looks at you, Gaziel. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Let me know when I'm ready.
7?
Yeah.
You are now frightened as this horrible fear comes over you as this creature sits up in its coffin and stares right into your eyes as it does. You are also now sorry. What did you get?
7.
Oh, you're lucky.
From the back, I sing. Oh God!
Okay.
Oh God! Don't kill us!
Okay. Do we want to end the session here, or do we want to continue on for a little bit longer? We have 9 minutes left. This is going to obviously have initiative.
Well, we want to use my ready to action at least.
We will, but we're deciding what we're going to do. So what do we want to do? Do we want to keep going for a bit?
Yeah, we
or
got,
do we want to call it?
We got 7 minutes.
I could keep going.
Yeah, keep going. You could
I can keep going for a little bit, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we keep going.
Dim those lights.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Snow,
That doesn't count.
Okay, that's 12.
Oh, I hate
Plunk,
5. Sorry, 8.
Bolt,
Never get him in this.
Dirty 20.
I'm never getting this die.
Dajarkal,
12.
20.
Bacalhau,
15.
Gaz.
7.
Oh dear. Yana.
22.
Oh, Yana's always up there, eh? Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to your turn, as a frightened character, a frightened creature has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Which is pretty much everywhere in this room, unless you hide.
I'm literally behind the statue.
No, not you, her.
Oh, her.
Unless you're behind the rock and you have to like hide. Okay. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. You can't move closer, but you are frightened of it and have disadvantages.
How long does it last?
You get to try again on your next turn.
Till next week.
A target until the end of the mummy's next turn. So until the end of its next turn.
Until the end of its next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's soon.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't know. Because you don't know where necessarily where it sits in the initiative
Am I allowed
order,
to
right?
cast spells on myself?
Yeah, of course you.
Sick. Good
Yeah.
to know.
Sick. Ready to action.
Bro.
This mummy sits up in its sarcophagus. What do you do?
A witch bolt him.
Okay. You're so lucky that the echo took its head because it rolled a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, exactly.
18 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a second
Nice
level
shot.
witch bolt.
As the one moment, please. Just looking at its resistances.
Remember to type Wildemount in chat.
As it starts to get racked, it starts to singe. Its wrappings start to burn away as you see this mummified flesh under it, and its face. Its wraps kind of fall out from under, and you see these mummified, glowing orbs. Glowing orbs inside its mummified skull. Yana, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
Am I 30 feet? I'm probably more than 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. I'm just gonna fire my crossbow.
Are you gonna move in at all?
No.
Okay.
So that is an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Lovely. And it's someone within 5 feet. Yes, I do get sneak attack. Nice. Oh, wow. Well, that's 6 points with the crossbow.
Okay.
Plus another 7 for sneak attack.
Okay. 13. Okay. But you do notice that the bolt, you guys notice as you're close, that the bolt snaps on impact, and it jolts from it, but doesn't seem to do, it doesn't actually pierce. as it hits. Bolt, you're up. Buck, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm going to back right up to where the open sarcophagus is. The first open sarcophagus.
Sorry, you're going to go back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give myself some range.
Okay. Got it.
And I'm going to fire a firebolt.
Ooh.
Oh, I've got
fire away.
I got a
24 to hit.
sound effect for that.
Well,
Wow.
Yes, he does.
24 to hit. Hits.
Yep, and 7 fire damage.
Okay. As again, you start to burn away some of these wraps that have wrapped this mummy for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Sorry, how much was that again?
7.
7 fire.
Okay. Got it. As it begins to burn.
Take that.
And actually sets it on fire, and it seems like it's doing extra damage.
Bonus damage.
That was weird.
Okay, Plunk, you're up. Sorry, not Plunk. Bacalhau, your deck. You're on deck. Sorry, Bacalhau, you're
on deck.
Dajarkal, you're on deck.
Okay, so it's an automatic hit with my Witch Bolt.
Okay.
7 damage.
Okay.
And then as I see him rising, I'm gonna back up just a pinch.
Yeah. Okay, Plunk, you're up. No, Dajarkal, you're up. Man, Snow, you're on deck.
How many feet am I from it?
You're right. You're 5 feet from it.
Okay.
Just outside 5 feet.
Then I will attack it with Primal Savagery.
Ooh.
Oh. What is that again? So everybody knows?
What's that? Oh, basically I Wolverine it.
Yeah, that's
like
right. These claws pop.
What?
Yeah.
Snicked out of her hands, out of her fists.
That is a 23 to hit.
And she attacks it. 23 to hit. That is a hit.
Yikesters.
And that is 9 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
As a bonus action, I would like to Misty Step the F away from it.
Nice.
She's tripping.
Sorry, one
Acid?
second. Sorry, what it was acid damage?
Acid damage.
That'll ruin your life, man.
Okay, as it starts to burn the mummified flesh, and you guys start to get this smell, this horrible smell of burning mummified flesh.
This guy's yell wretch again?
Sorry, what was that last thing you said, Dajarkal?
I said as a bonus action, I would like to Misty Step the F away from it.
Okay, how far?
30 feet in whatever direction, that's fine.
F is for forward.
No.
Okay. Snow, you're up.
Oh, okay. I like to let my echoes do my fighting for me. Just so that I can retain whatever hit points we need to survive. So this guy is going to be right here.
Yeah.
And he's going to do a swingy dingy.
Do it.
He's gonna swing his dinghy?
No.
Yeah, I don't think I hit anything though. That's a 13 and a 9.
13 hits?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slashes
that
across.
is just 2 points of damage
Okay.
on that 13 because it was my offhand.
All right. So with 2 points of damage, with the offhand, it severs one of its hands as it
Nice.
flies, and it starts to kind of like it's reeling inside this sarcophagus as it's kind of starting to climb out of it.
Sick.
But at this
gotta
point, it
hand it
climbs
to
out
him.
Oh, shoot.
right beside Gaziel.
Of course.
I was beside it, so I get an opportunity attack when it.
No, because it's oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There goes, man.
Yeah. Woo.
Best fighter archetype ever.
Opportunity.
Yeah, it wouldn't have moved if it knew that. So
It didn't know it.
It
doesn't
didn't know.
I let you guys take opportunity
he
attacks
decided
after the
to.
fact.
He was like, hey, I'm
No. Okay, it's gonna attack Gaziel.
Oh, I didn't have my turn yet.
Yeah, it's coming.
Ugh.
But now you're not feared anymore because now it's its next turn. It feared you in its last
Oh,
turn,
okay. I
so
was
now you're
ready
no
to-
longer.
I was ready to cast a spell.
Gaziel, it looks again at you though. You're currently feared from it. It's not going to do it again with that time because it already uses Dreadful Glare against you, but it is going to try and hit you with its Rotting Fist.
The good
What's
one.
your
What about the stump?
What's your
Hits you with its dry stump.
what's your armor class again?
19.
It reaches out with its fist and it hits you, and you can feel you can feel the strength of this fist.
Muay Thai elbows you.
She's like elbow this stuff because it was cut off.
Yeah.
It was his left hand that was cut off. It throws you.
He was right-handed. So
Oh dear. Oh man. It misses, okay? It hits you. You feel the solid hit against your shield, but you managed to hold it. And then you know if that hit, it would not have been a good situation. It does, though, turn its gaze towards Bacalhau, who is currently witch bolting it. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You bet. I'm good at that one. Ooh, 19.
19. You pass and you're good. And you are now immune for 24 hours from this dreadful glare.
Wow.
It's like a vaccination.
Plunk, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
I'm going to Dissonant Whispers it. And,
Do you have any range limitations on anything you do?
60
I'm just
feet.
noticing you're really far.
So I'm pretty good in this room.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, the whole room is 60 feet.
So what's 12 plus?
Even that reference.
What is that? So I rolled a 12.
What kind of damage is it?
It is 4d6.
What kind of damage?
Oh, sorry.
Osteoporosis.
Psychic damage. Psychic damage.
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it gets a saving throw. What's its...
Wisdom 13.
It failed.
Okay.
It's so hard.
So I'm doing this at second level, so that's for the 13 psychic damage.
Okay. A 13 psychic damage. It begins to
Whoa.
retch and crack and almost kind of crumples into itself as it falls motionless into off to the side of the sarcophagus.
Killed it with psychic damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
No wonder you were afraid of it.
We are now out
No wonder
of
you're afraid.
initiative, and the mummy is dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's throw it in the water.
Throw it in the water.
Throw it in the water.
Oh, I really wanted you to use Thunder Smite
I was
today.
gonna